Right, I think we're live. Bit of a black screen there, but hopefully that will come back in a second. He says, is it going to turn up? It's going to turn up. Yes, we are here. Good evening. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay in the chat. The chat is not working. I tried to get the chat fixed this afternoon, so apologies for this. Yeah, I basically rebooted the whole chat system thinking it might work, and it hasn't done. So yeah, bear with us a minute. I will just get the chat working again. I did get it working this afternoon thinking, oh, it's a real pain that it doesn't work. But there you go, it's working. So James is here, Jill's here, Ryan's here, Jeff's here from the Dragon's Tomb. Excellent YouTube channel, Jeff. If you haven't seen any videos on the Dragon's Tomb, definitely go and watch them. Right, yeah, we're here. We're going to be doing a 5-player playthrough of El Grande tonight. And for two reasons. One, lockdown, not allowed to have people around the house. But two, I'm going to be playing against people all over the country. So even without lockdown, we would possibly still be doing this. We're using Tabletop Simulator tonight to play the game on. There is an implementation of this on Yucata, which is a board gaming website that I use a lot, but we've decided to use Tabletop Simulator. The version on Yucata uses slightly different rules, and I felt for this playthrough, I want to use the core basic rules. Now, this is a game which I do not own physically. I really should. It's a 1995 game. It won the German Spiel des Jahres in 1996. And through the support of my Patreon campaign, which is funding the channel, I basically agreed to do, every few months, I'll do a Cult of the Old, where I'll get a game from over 10 years ago, and I will cover it on the channel, because so many content creators, including me, are all about the Cult of the New, that I decided to do something a little different and do Cult of the Old. And tonight, yeah, El Grande, former Spiel des Jahres winner, area control game. It's not really going to be a tutorial video. It is going to be a playthrough, but I will kind of teach you the rules a little bit as we go. So I've got 4 friends joining me tonight. Can we delay the game till he's had his dinner? Nobody will mind. Yeah, sure, Dan. Yeah, we'll just sit here and have a wait. No, we can't, I'm afraid. Right, I'm going to head on over to Discord now and say hello to, who do we have on Discord? In alphabetical order, we have Andy.
Hello. Hi.
When was the last time I saw you, Andy? Was it a year ago?
Yeah, easily.
Easily a year ago.
No, 2019, Manicon.
It probably would have been Manicon 2019. Yeah, wow. So, you doing okay?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks.
Now, what made you jump onto wanting to play this game? Have you played it before?
Yeah, I've played it a few times before.
Right.
Sort of usually at conventions. I've not played it in ages, and it just seemed to happen that it was you're running a game that I can actually join in time-wise.
Yes.
So it's like,
yes. Can people in the chat let me know if Andy's volume is okay? Is it too loud or is it too quiet? Let me know and I can adjust it accordingly. We also have in the chat, next in alphabetical order, is Bruce.
Good evening.
Same question to you. Have you played it before?
No, never played it. No,
okay.
Never played it before.
There you go. But up for something new.
Yeah, when you put the call out, who wanted to play, I thought, yeah, I've got, like Andy, a free house, so I thought I'll jump in and play. Okay,
cool. Apparently Andy was a bit loud, so I've turned it down and see if that's any better. Next is Chewy.
Hello.
Now, you've definitely played this game before.
Yes, one of the classic Euros, so definitely have. I can't remember if I ever played with you personally.
Probably not.
Probably not, but definitely played before, yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then finally, so we've had an A, we've had a B, we've got a C, which means we're on to D. David.
Hello.
Now, you've not played this game before, have you?
Well, I've played it asynchronously over Yucata when I had almost no idea what was going on.
Right.
So,
and sort of played it. And as I mentioned just a minute ago, the version on Yucata does use slightly different rules. Right, we've all chosen a colour. So that's all there. I've turned the sound down. So again, let me know if they're too loud or too quiet. We've all chosen a colour. What we've not done is we've not decided who's going first. So let me just import a dice. As we know, all games are better with dice. There we go.
Never thought I'd hear Paul say that.
I'm a changed man. Close that. Right, okay, so we have a dice. So I'm going to roll the dice, and it's basically from left to right. So 4. So that's me. Right, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these cards here to decide where the king goes. So this is the setup of the board. We have 9 cards, 1 for each of the regions, I think they're called. I'm just going to check that the chat is refreshing because on my screen it doesn't appear to be. But that doesn't mean that it isn't. Okay, no. It seems to be okay. Right, okay, so I'm going to shuffle these. The top card is where the king is going to go. So Seville, right, so the king goes in Seville. So the rules about the king are, when we are placing caballeros on the board, we cannot place them in the area with the king, but we can only place them in regions adjacent to the king, okay? So that's that. Then I'm going to reveal the next card, and that's where I start. So Galicia, and I basically place my Grande marker and my 2 things in Galicia. If everybody wants to do the same, just reveal the next card, and that's where they place their starting cubes.
Hold on.
While you're doing that, I will give the audience a little bit of a very quick overview of the game. We're going to be playing over 9 rounds. We're trying to score as many points as we can. What's going to happen is in each round, we are all going to choose one of the cards from our hand. We all have exactly the same 13 cards in our hand. We will choose one of them. That is done in player order, so it's going to start with me. And there's 2 different things on the card. There's the number, and then there's the number of people on it. Okay. Then what's going to happen is in the new player order, which is based on the number on the cards, so whoever plays the number 13 will go first if the 13 is played. We're going to choose one of the available actions. So we have 5 available actions here. I'm going to shuffle these decks. Okay, and then the top card, in fact, yeah, so we reveal the top card of each deck. And isn't there an extra card as well, which is always in use? Ah, that's that one.
That one, yeah.
Right, okay, so 4 decks of cards, and this card is always the same. So in the new player order, each of us will pick one of those cards, and it basically has a special ability printed on it, and in the bottom left, a number of people which tell you how many people you can put on the board. We do that 3 times, and then there's a scoring round. And in the scoring round, each of the areas will score, and basically whoever has the most caballeros in the area will score the highest number of points. Second most gets that, third most gets that. If there's a tie, both tied players get or all tied players get the lower amount. The Grande marker doesn't actually count as a caballero. It just marks that is your home territory. And I believe if you win your home territory, you get an extra 2 points. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And an extra 2.
I thought it did count as a worker, no? Or
No, I don't think so.
Calabaro. Okay.
I don't think so.
Might be wrong. Yeah, I haven't played.
Right. Other quick things that you need to know is when you play one of these cards at the start of each round, it's gone. So these cards are 1 use only. There's only going to be 9 rounds in the game. You have 13 cards. And also, whenever you're placing a caballero on the board, you could choose not to place it on the board, and you could instead place it in the Castillo. So the Castillo is this big castle here. And then what happens just before the scoring round, we all secretly pick one of the regions from our hand. Okay? We all have exactly the same deck of 9 cards. This is all done secretly, which is what these coloured boxes are. Thank you very much to Tony for the mod that has these hidden zones. And then what we'll do is we will reveal all of the cubes that are in the Castillo. This scores using the same method. And then all of the cubes in the Castillo for each player go to the region which they chose on their card. And that is done before the area scoring. So that can change things up a bit. We play for 9 rounds. We add up the points. That's essentially the basic rules of the game, I believe. There's a bit more to it.
I think I've caught Dewey cheating already.
What's he doing?
There was 2 new Castile cards in the randomizing deck.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Chewy just seems to have appeared in...
No, I drew mine out of my deck. No?
No. We were drawing them from here.
Oh, from there? I thought you were supposed to draw from your deck.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
I apologize.
yeah.
I didn't. I thought you selected the area. You said pre-select one. I thought that was for starting.
I was explaining scoring.
Oh, please draw one for me. I totally apologize. I thought draw one from your deck to prepare an area, and I did.
So what's happened? Have these all?
I will have to re-randomize. I have to re-randomize this again then.
Just rerun
because I did not draw from this. I drew from my own deck.
Yeah, no, drawing from this.
Yeah. Okay. So just draw one.
Well, shuffle and draw.
Shuffle and
Shuffle that. Yeah, shuffle.
and take the top one.
Okay, take the top one.
Granada.
Granada. Sorry, don't need
There you
to take one. Here you go.
Nearby. Right. So we're all ready to go. Now, is anybody any good at this game? Because
No.
I'm not. I've not played it in like 20 years.
I don't recall ever winning it.
I don't even know. Right, but the first thing is round one. I'm the start player, so there is a start player marker, isn't there? Yes, which is this. So I basically choose one of these cards from my hand. And the people on the card that you play is how many you can move from your provinces to your courts, because the court, they are the only ones that you can place on the board. Okay, and we all start off with 7 there, which is pretty good. But before we go any further, I should look at these cards. I'm going to set a camera on these cards. Because it's these cards that we're going to be choosing in player order. And it's the special abilities. So the King's card moves the Kings to any region. And you can do the special ability after you've placed the people, I believe. Something like that.
Yeah, I think you can do the ability is. I think both are optional.
In any order, isn't it?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. And you
Yeah.
can do them in any order as well, and you can choose not to do the ability if you wish to.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go in big-ish with a 10. So that allows me to move. Why have I put it in front of Bruce? I don't know. So I'm going in with a 10, which means I can move 1 Caballero from my provinces to the court. And then in clockwise order. So Andy's next. You now place a card, and it must be different from a 10. You cannot play the same numbered card as has been played previously.
And this number determines the next player order, correct?
Yes.
Lower goes first or higher?
Nope. Higher goes first. Which is why
Higher.
your number 13 card has got no Caballeros on
Fine. Right, gotcha.
Okay, I'm just going to go with this.
it. You've gone with a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chibi, you're next.
Okay, I will go with.
Yeah, it's not. Just to check, if my volume seems a bit low, I'll boost it back up. I did drop it very slightly.
Okay, your volume is okay to me, but again, let me know in the chat if any particular person is too loud or too quiet, or if they're all too quiet or too loud. Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah.
So we've got a 6, we've got a 7. Right, Bruce?
We've got 4.
Okay, so that is now, if everybody wants to move their Caballeros from their provinces to their court according to their card.
Do you not take your card? Take this ability first. No, or am I? Oh, you just move that Caballero first. Sorry, yes.
Yeah. How did you do that, David? I never know how to do that.
Oh, group them together, lift them up off the table, and then press a number, and it organises them into that many rows.
Wow.
So
Didn't know
lift
that.
them up off the table and then press a number. Oh, wow.
Press a number.
Mind blown.
Wow.
That is great.
I've seen other people doing that. That's
I never
amazing.
even knew it was possible.
Right, we're going to cancel the stream, and I'm just going to sit here and arrange cubes into a nice order. Kabuki Kids join in. Hi, good to see you. We're playing a new game. It's just come out. You might have heard of
How
it.
do you do them again?
You just draw a box around them to highlight them all.
Yeah.
Then pick them up off the table and then press a number.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at
He's
that.
being
Right. Anyway, meanwhile, back in the actual game. So I've played a 10, so I'm going first. Well, I don't really know what I'm doing. So now I do the card straight away. Is that right?
You mean as you pick them?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can do them in any order. Yeah, you pick the card, it goes into your
Yeah.
space, and then you can do it in any order.
You finish execute your turn. Yeah.
Oh, no. I've just reread this. Each player secretly chooses a region to score, but if a region is chosen by multiple players, it's not scored.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Correct.
Because I was going to be clever and I was going to put 4 people into New Castile and then choose it to score. But you gits would also choose it to score as well. So that's not going to work. I'm just going to take this King's card. Okay. So I'm going to take this. It's got 5 Caballeros on it, which means I can move 5. Okay. And I can put them. Is that 5? No, that's 4. 5. And I'm going to put them. Now, do I want to put them all in here? I'm going to put one in the tower. There you go. There's one gone in there. And I think I might leave... Yeah, I'm going to leave 4 of them in here. Okay, and then the other ability I think is optional. But I am going to do it. I am going to move the king to a new region. There you go. So the king, remember, you can't place caballeros in the region with the king. And in fact, it locks down the region. So things can't be moved in and out. Ian's in the chat. Hi, Ian. Thank you for joining in. This is Ian's favourite game. Cool. Right. Who is next? Who had the next highest number? David? David with a 7. Which of those 4 cards do you want? And Ian says the ability is 100% optional. Yes, but I believe if you carry it out, you have to carry it out in full. I remember reading that in the rule.
Yeah, unless it says the word may, you have to do it.
Unless it contains the word may. Yeah, correct. Yeah. I'm trying to think when I first played this, because I got seriously into board games in sort of 98, 99. So it probably would have been around that time when I would have played this.
I'm going to go with this one.
Okay. Have a look at what this one does. Okay. And you're not going to do it, or you are going to do it?
Oh, I'm going to do it, yeah, but only after placing my cubes.
I should have chosen that one, shouldn't I?
Well, maybe.
It's all right, because I'm going to get a bazillion points for this.
Yeah, I'm also going to put 1 cube next to the tower.
Next to the tower.
Yeah, in the tower. And then I'm going to drop 2 cubes in Old Castle.
Yeah, not as good as New Castile.
No.
And then you're going to score?
And then I'm going to score that, yeah.
Right.
So
So
I approve this move.
we score all 6 and 7 regions. Now, David, you get 6 points for Old Castile, but I get 9 points for New Castile. Because the king's there. Boom. And Granada.
Chewy gets 6 as well.
No, he gets 8.
It's 8.
Why
Of course, yeah, because of his
home
home
region.
country? Right.
Yeah.
Co-op
that's it.
game, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, I'm making friends early.
Right, next. It's Chewy, you're next.
Right.
Is there an action that gives 7 points to David?
No, but I can do a secret scoring, which everyone will score. Is that correct?
Everybody may score.
May score. Well, I'm more attracted by the fact I can move 4 Calabaros.
Yeah.
So there we go. I will take that one.
Okay.
Wherever you want it to place.
Where are you going to
So
put your 4?
we all secretly choose a region now?
Well, you do the 4 first. Or it's up to you.
I'll do
You
the
can do
4
them in
first.
either order, but you probably want to put your things on first.
Yes, that makes sense. So let me do the 4 first. 2, 3, 4. It's not as easy to select 4 as I thought. I'm
You
just
can
not
pick up
doing it
multiple
right.
objects.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I got it.
No, there's another way
Right.
of doing it as well.
So only adjacent to the king, right?
Only adjacent to the king.
Yeah. But there's a few second places I can score. This is just temporarily, sorry. Put 1 here,
I should have totally put one in there. That would have been 3 points.
1 here. And if it's a draw, you just share the 2
If it's a draw, you both get the lower place.
lower place, yeah.
Mm.
Well, you both get the lower place. It's not a split of
Yeah.
the top and lower. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh, so you can split them up where you put them then?
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought so.
So Ryan is saying there's a very minor rules point. You get the caballeros when you start taking your turn, not after playing your power card. Okay, thank you for that. I wasn't sure.
Say that again. Okay. I'm going to put the last one in the tower.
Okay. The taking of your caballeros from
Yeah.
playing your initial card
Yeah.
only happens on your turn.
Right. So
Not
not
when you
when
play
if
the
somebody
card.
else is executing something that
Yeah.
would require a Calabara, you might not have it.
Correct. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Okay. Okay. So that's done. Now we do the select a region. Is that correct?
If you want to activate that ability, yes.
I don't see why I wouldn't, so I guess I will.
Okay, right. So what we do, the screens are up. So basically, go through your cards and put the one on top that you want to score.
Okay. One on top. Okay. Done that, I think.
Okay. Don't think quite working.
Okay. Once everybody has done that, let me know.
I have.
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Are we all ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, and click lower zones. And there we go. Right. So we'll go through yours first, Chewy. Granada.
Yeah.
Scores you another 8 points.
So shall I do that? 8 to 16. Yeah.
David. Catalonia. Scores you 6 points. Bruce, you picked Valencia, which
My home.
scores you 7 points and Chewy 3 points.
Okay. 18.
I picked Galicia because I thought somebody was going to pick New Castile, so I get 6 points.
We're not that mean, Paul.
No, true. And Andy, you picked the Basque country, which is here.
7 points.
Gets you 7 points. Right, there you go.
Oh, you could have given me 4 points, Paul.
Could have done. And tell you what, if we flip our cards over when we've used them, then we'll know who's used them. That'll be good. Right. So Andy, you're next.
Mm-hmm. Right. So I'm just going to take this veto card.
So what does that do?
It lets me on this turn or next turn veto the special action. And stop it from activating.
Because I think they've removed that from Yukata. I think the veto card is gone from the Yukata version.
Right, okay. Yeah, I quite like the veto card.
Yes, I can imagine. Right.
Why have they removed it, I wonder?
I guess for asynchronous play.
Yes, asynchronous play would be difficult.
Yeah.
Drop one into Aragon, and I'm going to drop one into the tower as well.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. And last but not least, Bruce, you've only got one card left to take.
Indeed. Yeah, so I can take 5. So I can take 5, and I can place 1, and I can take 5.
Place 1 and move up to 5 from any one region. Yeah, choose a region on the board and move any 5 things out of it. Up to 5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to put the screen back up. So the screen, Nuno's in the chat and asking for the screen. Basically, what happens is we were all supposed to choose one of the 9 regions secretly. Now, in the physical board game, this is a disc. And what you do is you set the dial on the disc and keep it face down, and then everybody reveals it. In the tabletop simulator implementation, and this is a friend of mine, Tony, who's done it, each of us has basically 9 cards. So at the moment, you can see the screen is up. You can see mine because it's logged in as me, but I can't see the cards of the other players. And then what we do when we're all ready, we press the lower zones button, and it drops the screens, and then we all see what everybody's got. So I'm hoping none of you lot are actually watching this on YouTube, because if you were, you'd see what card I've picked.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Not.
Next round then.
Yeah.
Right, so this card that I picked said move 5 from any one region. Now, is that to the adjacent region of the region that I take it from?
Adjacent regions.
I recall it was, yeah.
Yeah. If you look at the picture, it's you can split them up and move them, but as long as they go into adjacent, you remember you can't move into the region with the castle, with the king. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna split these up. Sorry, David.
Portugal doesn't exist. I
I'm
believe.
fairly sure it does.
Does it?
You can still place it in there, but it just doesn't store anything.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought that might be from an expansion set or something.
There we go. And then I'm just going to place
Interesting.
my...
Yeah,
No, I know Portugal exists. I just meant
That's the point I was making.
I just didn't think it was actually a region you could move things into, but obviously you can. Because
Because you can put the scoring chart on it.
Nuno is
That's
currently
my-
at home in what he believes to be Portugal. Yes, you know what I mean. See, on the game component setup for the base game, because this is the big box version, so there's basically loads of expansion sets in here, and I didn't know if Portugal was an expansion set or not?
The intrigue, just to point out, the intrigue card does let you move anywhere, not just adjacent.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I was just reading the intrigue rule.
Right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you can go anywhere apart from the King's region.
Are we absolutely sure about Portugal? Because we only have 9 cards in hand, and Portugal is not one of them.
Okay, that's fine.
I think it's for an
I'll-
expansion. I think now I remember Portugal is for an expansion, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'd sort of say if we don't have a card for it, then it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome to put it there.
How many points did I just give you, and you want to stick me in Portugal?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
we-
was just letting you put what you want.
So
That's
Portugal is an expansion. There we go.
fine. There we go. I think I'm done now. Yeah. There we go.
Right. So we're all done.
Hmm.
That is round 1 over. We move to round 2.
I got kicked out of Old Castile.
The new start player is the player who played the lowest card on the previous round.
So that'll be me.
Now, these cards that we've played, these effectively are discarded, apart from the one that I played. All of the other ones, I think, get discarded.
It's just new start
No,
player is not
my
turn
people.
order. Is that right? So if you're second high lowest number, it doesn't matter.
Say that again.
It's just the lowest number is the start player. It's not in lower number order.
I believe so. I think it just goes clockwise.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, makes more sense. I guess
Yeah, otherwise you
easier to manage. But yeah.
Play power cards. The play with the start player card, clockwise order. Yes. Okay. Right. Let's reveal some cards then.
7.
Not those cards. These cards. That might influence your decision.
Okay.
Let's have a look at them.
Intrigue.
So intrigue is the same.
Okay. Ori is here in the chat. I'm sure it was mentioned why you're not playing on Yukata. Yes, I did look at that. But the Yukata version uses some different rules. And I wanted to play the base game with the original rules tonight. So that's why we're playing on here.
What is the definition of the provinces here? Does it mean anywhere?
The provinces.
The provinces is where you get your pieces from.
Yes.
So
Oh, I see.
left-hand
So
area
you're
is
basically
the
removing them. You're removing them from active availability.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Right, so Bruce has played a 7.
Yep.
Just having a look at these to see which one I might want to move. Okay. Let's go with an 8. There you go.
Yeah, I'm going with a 10.
Okay.
Is it me next?
It is, yeah.
Sorry, I'm not sure what turn order moves. Is it upwards?
We're going from left to right. So it was me, then it was Andy. Now
Then
it's
it's
you.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So 7, 8, and 10.
Is the lowest so far. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go for.
Well, it might be worthwhile turning the turn order on TTS.
It's going to keep varying in order, though, isn't it? You're going to keep
It is.
resetting.
Yeah, I
No,
suppose.
we'll be all right. As long as I
it's
realize it's going along the table from left
Along
to
the
right.
table from left to right,
I'll figure it out. Yeah, sure. That's not a problem. I'm
Jim
going to
makes
go
a good
for
point
not-
as well. In Yukata, you actually see what is in the Castillo, whereas in the base game, you're supposed to remember. Now, personally, I play with open information because not only in this game could some people remember what's been put in, you can actually easily count it. All you do is you just look at everybody's player boards, count how many cubes there are, count how many are on here, and you can actually work out quite easily just by adding cubes up. So it's one of those odd things.
If you bother to, I guess I never did. Yeah.
If you bother to. If you bother to.
So I played 9.
You played 9, okay. David?
Yeah.
Now I can predict what position I'm going to be again this turn. Oh.
David's played a 5. Okay.
Ooh.
So, Andy first with a 10, I believe.
So one guy goes from my province to my court.
Yeah. And then choose an ability and veto your own ability. That would be fun. I object, Your Honour. Yeah, that's a good point, Ori. In Yucata, you can easily miss somebody putting something into the tower, whereas in the physical board game, you have to actually declare it. You have to say, I'm putting 2 cubes into the tower. So that will help people to remember it. But as I say, you could always just add it up by counting how many cubes they've got left.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to take this one.
Okay. That one, Dave. Place a mobile scoreboard on the board or move one that is there. So that's these two, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You can make one area more valuable or one area less valuable.
Right. So let's take 4.
Would I be right in saying that Andy couldn't touch the area where the king is either? With that.
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's have a look at the rule book.
Can't remember that.
Got those there for a minute.
Here we go. The King's Region. The King's Region is taboo. No changes are allowed. No caballeros, no grandes, and no mobile scorecards. Yep, you're right. Never touch the king, says Ori. Yep. The only exceptions to that are cards which specifically allow movement of the king, like the one that I did.
Right. So, right. So
You're
I'm
placing
dropping
4.
2 cubes into the castle.
2 into there. Okay.
And I drop a couple into old castle. And then activating the actual special. Let's play a mobile scoreboard. And I'm going to drop 1 there.
Harsh.
Actually, no. Sorry.
Oh, even harsher.
No, that's fair.
I don't like this bash the leader thing. I didn't even ask to be lead. David gave me those points.
People will pick on you.
Right. That was 10 done. Next is 9.
Me, right.
So you've got 2 Castillos. Sorry, 2 Caballeros from your provinces to your court.
Okay, I'll do that first, I guess, before I forget. I'm going to pick the one of scoring the Castile.
I'll grab that card for you.
Yeah. And then I get to put how many with that one?
3.
3, okay. So select 3 here.
Okay, so we score the Castillo. So before we do that...
Well, is it not after I put my pieces?
Yeah, you can do it in either order.
Yeah, I'm going to put my pieces first. Then I'm going to score the Castillo.
Yeah.
Or else that would defeat the purpose of putting. Because I don't think I'm winning now. But if I put 1 or 2, I should win. But I can't remember whether it's 2. Well, at least put 1. Let's put 1 in. Oh, it tells you how many are in there. Is that right?
It tells you how many are in there. It just doesn't tell you what's in there. Although
there
was more than 5 in there.
Well, now I put in 1 and 6 now. So
yeah, but Andy just put 3 in. Only you put 2 in.
I put 2 in.
Okay, right.
No, he's right. Because before Andy's turn, there was 3 in it.
Right.
So Andy put 2 in. I'm just counting now. Andy put 2 in. I'm too lazy to count everyone's. I'm just counting my own. Andy put 2 in. I put 2 in. Okay, I put 1 more in. And what if it's a draw again? You just share the
score
point.
the lower amount.
The lower amount. That sucks. So I'm going to put 3 in there. Then we'll score the Castillo if that's the
so I'm
case.
just checking the rules. Presumably we do the whole thing where we select a secret region.
Oh, right. I forgot about that part.
I guess so. Which stack was this from? The 3 stack?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Castillo is scored immediately. To do this, lift the Castillo and score the thing. After scoring, the Castillo is played. Oh, no, we just score what's in it.
And then you just close it back up.
And then we close it down. So, basically, I'm going to search it. And I can tell you that Brown has 4 and gets the most. Yellow has 2 and then red and blue have 1.
I thought I had 3 in there.
I put too many then.
Yeah, Andy, you've got 2 in there, and Chewy, you've got 4 in there.
Okay.
Okay, so the points are scored.
I just put 2 into it, and I'm sure I put 1 in last turn.
Well, there's only. Oh, wait a minute. There was one that wasn't in there. Right.
Oh,
it
it's
is in
fallen
there now.
There's a mini bag inside, and you could actually miss that mini bag
Yeah.
when you drop it in physically.
Right.
The mini bag is smaller than the dimension, the area of the castle.
Nice. Okay, so brown has 3. Brown has 4. Yellow has 3, and red and blue have 1 each.
Right.
So-
I did think I needed 4 to win, so I was surprised to have won
Yeah.
by that much.
I was thinking, I'm sure I put a 1 in last turn.
Okay, so I score 5 points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19, 24.
Do we get a point each, Paul, or do we get nothing because we
I
shared
don't believe so, because I think it's.
I think you always drop to 1 rank lower, isn't it, for a draw?
Let me have a look at the scoring. Score the Castillo. The player with the third. If several players have the same number, you receive the points for the lower rank. Any player having no caballeros receives no points. So it doesn't quite say. I'm not sure.
Next lower rank, so next lower rank below 1 is 0, no?
I guess so.
If you use that interpretation.
Yeah, I would say we don't get anything.
You always drop down 1 rank, so that I guess that's a pseudo 0 4th rank.
Yeah, I'll say we don't get anything. That seems fair. If anybody in the chat knows any different, then please let us know. Right, where are we up to? That's you done, isn't it? Get your 9 out of the way. 8 is next, which is me, so I get 2 more caballeros, and then what am I going to choose? Your fellow players must send 3 caballeros from their courts to the provinces. Now, would Andy veto that? I mean, Andy, your veto's got to be used this round, hasn't it?
Yes.
I think you might veto. I could put 5 on the board. I do have 5. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to select this one again. I'm going to put 5 on the board, which is all of these. And let's have a think about where we're going to put them. So, I'm going to put 1 in here. Right, make that 1 in here. Another 1 in here. And I will put I'll put 2 in here. Okay. And then I'm not going to move the king. So that's me done.
Can Andy veto you not moving the king and make you move it?
I don't believe so. I'm not going to do anything. I object.
Not moving the king.
You can't veto a non-action. As interesting as that sounds.
Right. So who's next is Bruce
Me.
on a 7.
Yeah. So I'm going to move 3 of my tokens over.
I was just looking at the YouTube chat how we don't use this tile area majority much in modern Euros, and that's probably true.
It is used, isn't it?
It's used, but usually in a dudes on a map conflict type of way. It's much less used in a Euro passive way like this. Not that we are not technically having conflict, I guess, but it's not a direct.
It's just influence and power, isn't it? Yeah.
Most area majority is fighting dudes on a map thing.
I'm going to use Intrigue again, and I'm going to place it in Seville. And then my region, I'm going to remove 5 from. It's going to be here. 1.
And you can literally remove them to anywhere.
Yep.
Which is powerful for distributing your own dudes as well.
Oh, that's a good point as well. Yeah.
You don't have to just use it in a defensive way, as people tend to.
And I am done.
Okay.
Super. What did you leave me with?
Flip your card over. It is now David.
I think he's left you with the action that's about to be vetoed.
This is
Yeah.
about to be so 4 Ujima flips over there.
Yeah. And you basically put 2 things on the board, and then Andy
And
vetoes
then-
your action.
And then I can either do the action and have it vetoed or not do it. And the
Yeah, don't let him use his veto
Yeah.
by refusing to do the action. Show him your power. It's in your hand.
No messaging to me.
Make him waste his power.
Which is by having it. He's auto vetoing then.
He vetoes himself.
I'm going to go with you. Both in there. And then I'm not going to do the action.
Okay. Right. So that is the end of the round. So get rid of our
I lose
cards.
the veto and I lose the card.
Oh, that's one of these, isn't it? So, round 3. Get some more cards. Move the round marker down to round 3. So there's going to be a scoring round after this. New start player is David. Off we go. What happens if you can't play one of your numbered cards when we get later in the game? Does that ever happen or not?
I think so. You play it and you just don't have those figures. Is that what you mean?
Hmm.
Oh, you mean there's no number that's legal for you?
Yeah, maybe it won't happen.
I think that's a rule about that.
Might mathematically not be a thing. Have we got a number, David? Got a 9. In with a 9.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say. Maybe it's not mathematically possible.
Maybe it's not.
I would have thought by near the end it might have been possible. You see, if this was a more modern game, I would say that the player number cards you play should be the new player order rather than based on the start player.
Yeah, but then you'd have to remember.
All you have to do is have a chart where
Yeah.
our cards with colors go to it, and that's the
Well, it's
new
the same
order.
as Eclipse.
Yeah, which is fairer because basically you are the whim of whoever win, which is not in your control.
No,
Whereas
I
I can say I can decide to be second or third next.
I mean,
but
the
can't.
original version of Eclipse had the first player, it would then go clockwise from them, whereas they changed it, I think, or there was a house rule or a variant that said, no, the new turn order is in the reverse order in which players pass, which is much fairer.
Yeah,
Terra Mystica
Because
as
at
well, I
least-
think.
you have some control over your
Yeah.
own position. Whereas
So what
now
have we
you're
got?
just at the whim of
We have
whoever
a 9,
made
we
you.
have an 8. I'm going to play my 1 and be done with it. There you go. I'm going last.
I haven't even looked at this powers. Hold on, powers.
Okay.
Evict, choose a region. Your fellow players must move all of their.
That's actually a good point. Check what these are.
Let's have a look at them. 9 rounds, you have 13 power cards. Yeah, I just didn't know if you'd ever get in a situation where you can't play one because all of the numbers that you've got left are already out. I guess it could happen. No, Ryan is saying it can't happen.
Yeah, I
Because
suspect
on the last
it
turn, you still
probably
have 5
can't.
cards in hand and at most 4 players. Yeah, okay, yeah, true. Gotcha.
I would have thought the good thing about classic games like this is they actually did playtest this a lot, and the rules are usually not bad. They haven't like missed a rare occurrence. That's what I find. Whereas modern Kickstarters, rare occurrence occurs all the time.
Apparently, it is in the rule book that it says it can't happen. So there we go.
Right. Is it my turn? Sorry.
No.
I'm just looking at the card.
Choosing.
I'm just
Mine.
looking. So
Oh,
sorry,
it's me,
I'm
isn't
last.
it? Oh, no, I
No,
picked that.
I'm last to choose. I'm last.
We're waiting for
8, 9, 1, and then it's Andy, then it's me.
3.
Andy's picked a 3.
And to pick a 3. So for me to be first, I need to be higher than 8. Or 9, sorry. Higher than
a
9.
9.
I'll do that then. Why not? I'll do 10 then.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. 10 is only one dude. Do I want to do
Yeah.
10? How much do I want the discard? Actually, I'm going to go for lower. So I am actually going to go for 7. Because I'm not that fussed about the
Right.
figures.
So, David, you're first.
I can't move it. I can't draw it up. Draw
So the
my
first thing I
7.
do-
Draw my
yeah.
7. Here we go.
Which of these lovely cards would you like?
I'm not going to go with that one.
What have you gone with? Score the region
Score
with
the
most
region with
caballeros.
most cubes.
After you've placed 3 on the
this one.
board, I guess.
No, because I'm winning it now.
But you could be winning another area as well, couldn't you?
I could,
Yeah.
but then it would have more cubes and I'd get less points.
Okay. So you're going to choose the ability now
I'm going to choose the ability now, yeah,
it's
and score
Valencia.
Valencia.
because there is 7.
Yep.
Red has got the most, so gets 5 points. Green is second most with 3 points. Then me and Brown don't get any. Boo.
He doesn't get a bonus for the
No,
big
you
guy.
only get the bonus if you're first.
Right.
You don't even get it if you're tied.
Okay.
Where's David going to put the caballeros? Uh-huh.
Ooh, David.
Right. Who's
What did
next?
you- Sorry, where did David put it? I was looking at the cards.
Put 1 in here and 2.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. That was the 9. It is Bruce next with an 8.
Yeah.
So you get two caballeros.
Yeah. One.
Oh, I just remembered somebody's bloody screwed my Granada scoring, haven't they?
Not me.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, you
I
mean
ain't
put the tile over it?
Yeah. I was like, why is that so low?
Okay, so what have we got here?
Choose a region. Your fellow players must move all of their caballeros out of this region
Okay.
and move them to another region secretly.
Right.
And I'm going to choose Valencia.
You're going to do this first?
Yes,
Okay,
because
so-
your
Okay.
fellow players, so everyone else do that.
So all of us with cubes in Valencia have to move them out to another region that we
In
pick.
turn order, is it?
No. It decides secretly.
Oh, sorry, you choose from your stack
Yeah,
where
so
you want
this
to
is a
go.
four
Anywhere on the
card.
board, not just adjacent. Correct?
I think so. I'm just checking the rules.
It just says to another region. Yeah.
Another region which they choose secretly with their disc. You name a region, and your opponents, but not yourself, must remove all of their caballeros Then the other player select a region and they all get moved there. Right. Okay. So we all select a region secretly.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me do my thing correctly. Search.
So I'm abstaining from this one, aren't I?
You
Because
are,
it's my
yeah.
region.
Put that card on top, is it? Yeah. I've done.
I have also done. Has everybody placed? It's just me and you, isn't it? Oh no, also
And
David.
David as well.
Yeah, I'm done.
You done? Right, okay. I'm going to lower the zones. There we go. So Aragon for me.
Aragon for me.
Oh wow. You've all gone to Aragon.
And David went to Aragon as well. Right, okay.
It seemed the easiest to contest, hence we all agreed.
Right, I'm going to put the screens
now,
back up.
now not so fun.
Screens are back up. Okay.
Cool.
And now, Bruce, you can put your 4 on the board.
Play 1 there. Then 1, 2 there.
Remind me, during scoring then, we select the secret region to put the dudes from the Castile into. Is that correct?
Correct, yes.
And it's all the dudes, obviously.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Who is next to play after Bruce?
Me?
Yep.
Yeah. So I... Okay, I will do the... This is the king's card, actually.
Okay.
Oops. Take that. Okay. So move. So I'll take my dudes from my. Well, I'll take my 3 dudes.
Yep.
From province to court. 1, 2, 3, and then 5 dudes to put.
So the way that you pick them up is that if you left click on one of them and hold down the left mouse button, and then whilst your left mouse button is held down, right click on the other ones.
Ah, yes, that's I need.
That was a game changer for me with Tabletop Simulator, learning how to do that.
I can't tell if that's 4 or 5 cubes.
That's 5.
Is that 5?
Yeah, because you had 8.
Right. Okay. Obviously I don't notice such things. Right. Okay. So, but I can move the king first before I do this. Obviously.
You can move the king before or afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What did I think was useful? Is it even worth moving the king? All I really wanted to do was to grab some. And who's the last to go? That's what color is? Who's not yet gone?
It's Paul that's last. To
I'm
go.
last.
Next.
Blue.
Andy.
So blue and Andy green.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm straight up. Then it's Paul. Yellow then blue.
Yeah, yellow then blue. So yellow and blue is the only 2 that could affect things. Is what I'm trying to consider quickly. Yellow and blue. So fighting there is probably pointless. In fact, staying in Newcastle is not a bad
Newcastle.
idea. Actually, yeah, Newcastle doesn't sound right. Or maybe I should put in Aragon. Am I second? So how does the Aragon score currently? Is that you 2 are second?
Would get 4.
And I get 1 point. Is that right? For being third or second?
I think you're second, so you get 4 as well.
Do I?
I think so.
Right.
I'll just read the rules on that.
It doesn't just push me down, does it? If that's the case, I'm definitely happy to put a king there.
Go the regions sequentially, right. So let's have a look here. That's a nice, easy one. Okay, no, it does push down the next rank. So yeah.
I get 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Importantly, though, that the king will not give the reward in this region because 2 people are tied.
Right. So there's no reward at all for
The
anyone?
King's bonus is only the player having sole majority will get 2 points. If it's a
I
tie,
see.
nobody gets it.
Okay, that's fine by me. I'm going to leave it there. I think I'm happy with that. So I'll put my
Are you
cubes
putting
down.
those?
Yeah, I'm putting the 5 down.
Okay.
Adjacent Aragon. Yeah. Put 1 there.
Nuno is asking in the chat about my Discord channel. So no, the Discord channel is public. It's basically set up. There's a whole load of tables there, and it's used as a virtual gaming environment for anybody to go on there and meet up. There isn't much actual discussion on there. It is more mainly for when people have arranged to meet and just want to go to a server and say, I'll meet you at table 3. The thing that is for patrons is my Slack channel. The Slack channel is where there is a lot of community and daily conversation about games and the weather, generally speaking, because we're British, so we talk about the weather a lot. But no, the Discord channel is open.
Sorry, quick question again. So the big yellow one, does that count?
It
Do
is
I win
not a
majority
Caballero.
at the moment?
No, it just indicates that that's
The home region.
It's a bit confusing, the fact that it's a big cube.
Yeah, I know. In the modern Euro, it's usually
Yeah.
doubles or whatever, but it's not in this case. Yeah, I guess. Am I silly to put there only because I think yellow is going to come in and grab it anyway? So I'm not going to dedicate all 3 there. I'm going to put 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
And put 1 here. At the moment, score me second.
Yeah.
Oh no,
joint
push
second.
down to third. No, second. Joint second.
Joint
at the
second,
moment.
which is third, yeah.
Joint second. Joint. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you.
Okay. Right, who's next?
That'll be me.
Andy?
So I get 5 from the provinces.
I'm just going to take whatever card is left.
I'm going to have this card.
Yeah, can I veto that? I
I
don't have a veto, but
So let me put 2 on the board. So just drop those.
must send all of their own caballeros from one region back to the provinces, but each player decides which region. So can I not just select a region that doesn't have any of my things in it?
I think that's not legal.
That's not legal. Oh.
I think not.
It's,
I think you have to be one of your regions.
Yeah, it says they have to select a region with the secret disc where they have at least 1 caballero. Okay.
right.
So
So,
you're going to be activating that. So,
yeah, I'm going to activate that first as well.
okay. In which case, I'm going to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Oh no!
I have chosen.
No, not yet. I need to find the card.
I wonder where Paul is leaving. Right.
Portugal.
Right. Okay. Okay. I will go find my card.
Is anybody not done?
Not done. Sorry.
Not done, okay.
I was just looking at the board there.
Okay.
I think that's the card. Let me just
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Done.
Zones have been lowered.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose that one. And it goes back to the provinces.
Provinces. Okay.
Yeah.
Catalonia for me. So I'm taking that one off.
So 2 from Catalonia.
Yeah, it's interesting how the board dynamics are changing quite frequently.
Constantly.
Yeah.
And they can do so over just one round, multiple times. Which
Yeah.
is great.
Okay, so let's put a cube into Catalonia.
Right. So screens are going back up.
And let's fill a cube. Paul to go next.
Me next.
And this one goes drop into. Bruce, can you just move your hand away?
Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just checking that it wasn't covering a cube.
What I find amusing on TTS is when some games where a new card is flipped out and everybody moves their hand over that card, and then you can't
it's like,
read the card.
You can't actually see anything.
Move your hand away.
yes, I'm done.
Right. So I've got this card. I've moved 6 caballeros from my provinces to my court. I'm placing 1 in an area next to the king, which is going to be Basque country. And then I'm going to activate the ability on the card, which is move 2 caballeros from your court into any region.
Any regions?
Well, according to the picture, it looks like it's regions.
Yeah, the picture is region.
Yeah. Split them.
Or move all of your own caballeros from one region. I could completely vacate a region, but I don't want to do that. I'm just going to put.
I think you should vacate New Castile.
No, I don't think.
You don't need 7 points.
You could do Aragon, since that's not going to get scored anyway.
You are not allowed to, or are you, because of the king? The rule about not moving
put it in
anything.
Yeah, I cannot put it in there.
Cannot interfere with Aragon.
Nope.
That's a line from Lord of the Rings, you know.
So I think my best points are to go into Valencia.
No.
Which hurts green.
No, it's great. You hurt yellow and you hurt green. I approve that move.
It was either that or in here.
Yeah,
But
three-way
in here,
tie.
red's only getting 2 points. Red's only getting 2 for here. It's not going to hurt anybody else. It just gets me 2 points. Whereas this gets me 3 and hurts other people.
True.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the better move. Yeah. Okay. Done. Oh,
I'm
that's
okay
been
there. I went from 3 points to 2 points there,
Oh,
I
that's
think.
been done. And we now score. So before we do scoring, of course, we now have the Castilla. So we all have to select a secret area first.
Oh, yeah.
And then all of these cubes are going to come out and go on the board somewhere. Now, if you choose the area with the king, the cubes are returned back to your court.
Where do I want to go?
You can only select one area. Now, I can't remember how many I've got in there. Yeah, I think I know.
How many in total? 9.
9 in total. I'm just going to look in the top. No, apparently I can't see them. Ah.
I don't think I can't remember how many I have now. I vaguely remember, but I can't remember how many else, what else, who else have added what.
I remember how many you had when we scored it.
Me too, but I don't know what else others have. But
Kyle's just joined in the chat. Hi, Kyle. Thank you for joining in.
People pick the same area.
They put them in that area. Yeah.
Yeah, they just go into that area. I thought for some reason I thought there's something where. Oh, is that one of the special cards?
That was one of the special cards from earlier.
the one that you choose an area to score, that's the one you're thinking of. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I've chosen.
I am choosing now. Sorry, I'm not in a stack. That's why I can't choose. Hold on.
Yeah, I've selected.
Can't remember the name of it. I was like, I think I'll go for that one. I've forgotten what the name is.
Spanish geography is going to get better.
Yeah, clearly not good enough my geography. I was like, that one, and then they're like, what's that name? Okay, I have selected.
Okay, zones have been lowered.
Damn,
Right.
yellow. Why do you go there?
I'm going to take all of the stuff out of the bag. Can I select everything?
Yeah, spit it on the table here.
I don't think I can.
I'll just move my brown
You
to
should
it.
still be able to use the left click, right click.
All over the table.
I'm just moving
Okay,
my
I'll
brown
try
together.
So Chewy, you've got the most, so you score 5 points. It's the same as it was last time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 for Chewy, 3 for Andy.
Oh, I assume people had added to it since.
No, I didn't. And
I did think about it.
My one goes to Galicia.
So mine is going to Seville, same as Andy actually. Here we go.
Yeah, I thought Seville was pretty safe.
We both had the same thought, Andy.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I had more than you.
Oh,
Yes.
David did well with Catalonia. Yeah. Right. And now we score the regions. So we're supposed to score them in this order here, although it doesn't really matter, I believe.
Oh, it matters so that you don't accidentally score something twice.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess.
So somebody wants to shout them out. I'll do the scoring.
Galicia first.
Galicia. Okay. So that's 6 points for me and 2 points for yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Bass.
Yeah, Basque County.
Basque is 3 points for yellow and 3 points for blue. Blue mine.
I realize you're just going left to right, top to bottom.
Yeah.
1 point for Brown.
And 1 point
Aragon.
for brown.
All right.
Oh, actually, there is the no. Yeah, there is still 1 point.
Yeah,
for
1
Brown.
point for brown. Okay. Next is
Aragon.
Aragon, which is 5 points for red and blue.
4.
4. They share.
Or tied.
Sorry, 4 points for red and blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 point for brown.
1 point. Yeah.
Yeah, it is just left to right, top to bottom, isn't it? Okay,
Yeah.
so Catalonia is 6 points for red, 2 points for yellow. Old Castile is 6 points for green, 4 for red, 2 for brown. New Castile is 7 for blue.
Yeah. You know, I thought about putting my castle one there, but I thought I thought you would also fight it, and it wasn't worth it.
4 for brown. Valencia is 3 for blue, 3 for green.
Yeah.
And 2 points for yellow and brown.
No,
No,
No.
they're tied for third. So
2 points.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's because there's a tie. We dropped to the next.
Oh, we
one.
dropped to
Dropped to
0,
the
of
next one.
course. We dropped to the next level.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Seville is 4 points for brown, 3 points for yellow, 1 point for green. And then Granada is 6 points for brown.
Wow.
36, 42.
That's changed
Hey.
things up a bit.
Yeah, the scores are already quite far apart. Okay, the Castillo is now empty, and we move on to round 4. Who was the start player? It's me. Okay, screens are going back up. Awesome. So, we need some more cards, don't we? Okay, who took the Move the King card?
I did.
Chilling.
Put back.
Sorry.
Another veto.
Yeah. We got scoring.
Ooh, any one region to be scored. That is
Okay.
nice.
How nice would that
Who's the start player?
Ooh,
be? Me.
Paul.
Yes, indeed.
Ooh, wow.
Ah, and you can move your Grande to a different region. Ah, it's interesting. Okay, so what cubes have I got? I've got them and I've got that. Okay, so I think... Ooh. Yeah, I think it's time for a 13. There you go. 13 is in. Done. Boom, as they say.
Mm.
I was going to say something. Yeah, while you're all picking cards, I'll just say something. So this video is, I think, the 8th live stream I've done this week. I'm basically live streaming games for the whole of January. Not 24 hours a day, but I'm doing a lot. None of the streams that I'm doing this month are sponsored or commissioned in any way. They are all purely funded through the Patreon campaign. So a huge thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for making this month possible. If you are in a position to be able to support me and want to help support the channel, feel free to do so. But the other thing is all of my ad revenue goes to charity. Now that's been the case forever, but this month Chewy has chosen the charity that all of the ad revenue goes to. So not just the ad revenue for this video, but for all of the other videos that I do in January. So if you're watching this video, you are helping raise money for charity. And Chewy, you've chosen Macmillan?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what we do is at the end of the month, when YouTube sends me the email and tells me, you know, how much we've made, all of that money then gets donated. Yeah. So thank you for that. And yeah, that also applies if you're not watching this live, because obviously you get adverts as well. But yeah. Right,
Okay.
where are we up to then?
Right, so
13.
here we-
Check at 13, 9. My turn.
Yeah. And if you are a Patreon supporter of mine and you have any suggestions of which charities you want me to support, please let us know. Because as I say, we donate all of the ad revenue every month, and we are looking for, suitable suggestions for where the money goes.
Sorry, my turn.
Yeah,
I'm
your turn.
choosing 5. Here we go.
Which you've put in David's area just to confuse us. I'll put it there.
Sorry, I'll put it there.
I've used my 5. It's gone.
Oh, I should have put that back, shouldn't I? Both of them. Oh, sorry. Somewhere. One of these discards. I don't know which one.
No,
Any of them.
kind
It doesn't
made a bit of a
matter.
mess.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's
'Cause
not like
I
someone's
don't-
going
I
to
don't
come
think
around
they'll
and say,
ever
you
come back
didn't
in."
tidy up.
They never come back in, do they?
No.
No.
Right,
No.
okay, so. we can
I'm being pedantic trying to put them in the right order.
just to save time tidying up later on. That's the other good thing with playing on TTS is that you don't have to tidy anything up. You just close it down and it's
Split
done.
the table at the end.
Yeah. Right, I think we're all done. It's me with 13. Right, so I'm going to choose this one. If I've got this right, I can put, I don't get any new ones, but I can put 3 on the board. And then I can choose an area to score. So I think I'm going to choose Galicia, which is basically 6 points for me. 4, 5, 6. And it is 2 points for yellow. And then what am I going to do with these 3 things? That is the question. Well, I'm going to put one in the tower. Hop. Yep, I've gone in. I'm going to put another one in Basque Country. Oh, I just noticed the chat's gone, and I'm going to put another one in the tower as well. Yeah, chat's just broken, so obviously they've not fixed that problem with it. Whatever it is, keep going in and changing it. There you go. That is me done.
Cool. My go now.
Yeah.
So I'll take 1 from Province into McCourt, and I'm going to choose. So
James has just joined in the chat. Yes, James, we are only a third of the way through the game, so you've not missed anything. Well, you've missed the start, but
oh,
how many cubes is that?
Yeah, one too many.
One too many.
1, 2. I'm going to put into the bag as well. Down. And then I'm going to place 1 there. Then.
So James, what you could do is you could go back to the start of the video, watch the first 5 or 10 minutes, and then zoom forward to the end, because I do give a bit of a overall overview of the game at the start, and that will help you, I think.
King's moving.
King is moving to Valencia. He's on the move,
Yep.
which is all right. I'm relatively happy with that.
Yeah, not so good for my 2 points. Oh, 0 actually. It was 0 points. What am I saying? Sorry, I lost track there for a moment when I was looking at the rules. Who else has put in the castle since Paul? Whose turn was it?
Green.
Was it just you? Just green, yeah.
Green's
That's what I
put some in
thought.
as well. Okay,
That's fine.
right. Next up is David on 10.
Oh, I do that one. Sort of.
So 4 cubes on. So you get 1, you place 4, and you can move your Grande to a new region.
which I'm probably not going to do. I did
Right.
it for the place 4, really.
Yeah, I mean 4 cubes is good. Can't go there.
Oh, because it's not next to the Dofa.
That's right. That's right. Good.
King has moved.
I'm going
Gone
to
on
change
his
my mind
journeys.
completely then. Don't
Veto.
need to place 4 cubes if I can't go over there. Done.
Done. Next, Andy.
Who's next? Andy
Okay.
next.
I have that one. So I get 2 cubes into court, and then 4 cubes to the board. Right, so I'm going to move 2 of these into the cube, into the castle.
Just going to distract everybody by putting a picture of a cat on screen. There you go. This is Jill's cat, who is watching us playing El Grande. So there you go.
Nice.
Oh, mine's adopted his new favourite position of curled up on top of the multi-way power extenders underneath the desk. And
Is that safe?
Nice.
Sorry, Andy, did you put into the castle?
Yes, I
Or
did.
was it David who did?
Yeah, I put 2 in there.
We're all
Put two in
going
there.
in.
So I'm going to put 2 into.
Jim's got to disappear. Thank you, Jim, for joining in.
New castle.
I've just
One-
this week migrated
One
to
over there and 1 Castlevania. Then I'm going to move my Grande to the special.
Right. Yep.
And that can go anywhere, right?
I think so.
Apart from Valencia.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
options are.
It's anywhere. It's not adjacent. Yeah.
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 Yeah, you
I'm
may
gonna move it.
relocate your grande, choose any region, including a region already containing other grandes, except the Castillo and the King's region. The
Right.
new region becomes your home region.
I've
Yeah.
never thought of putting him in the Castile.
I'll just drop it in there. It's kind of nice that it says that, though, because some people might go, can I put it in there?
I want to.
What's it worth? It's a big cube. It's going to be worth 5,
Surely
right?
it fits in. Yeah.
You could still score your 2 majority for winning the Castile, I guess. Or you could think.
I've just moved it to Newcastle.
Okay.
Right, so that's you
you
done. Okay. My turn.
that's the 5.
4 cubes.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I'm getting that intrigue card, which allows me to move 1 piece. Great.
Move 3.
Sorry?
It's move 3, isn't it? Oh, yeah, you can place 1
Oh,
piece
yeah,
on the
well, I
board.
mean, yeah, I can place 1 and move any tree,
Mhm.
which doesn't have to be mine. Any tree, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll put there my 1 piece. I don't know where to go yet. Maybe I just do the tree first.
You may
Right.
move any 3 caballeros on the board. There you go.
Yeah.
There's
Any tree.
Any
And
three.
doesn't have to be adjacent to the king.
No.
So that would be good. Who's red here? Red, yellow, 1, 2, 3, 2 points, 2 points. Okay, I'm gonna move this red one here.
Mhm.
Probably should be attacking Paul.
Nah. Why are you doing that?
well, that was the advice you were given on Facebook earlier, Chewy.
Attack Paul. I don't know where to attack Paul though. He's quite strong everywhere. Although I could do that, yes. But then yellow has now put his Grande here, which suggests he's planning an assault of some sorts. That's 2 moved. And a third one will be Galicia? No, I can't get there, that's the problem. It's one that I need to get to, isn't it? I'll bring Paul away. Where does Paul want to go? He can have more power in Galicia. No, let him fight. Let him fight in Bus. Oh no, let him fight. Aragon, here you go. You can have a fight there. Right, and then my single piece, I will put in New Castile.
Yep.
That will do.
Alrighty. That's the end of the round. Round 5. Who's the start player?
I'm the start player. Oh, right, I was the lowest number.
So,
That's the
yeah,
first
last
for
person
me.
to go chooses card
Right.
first.
Okay.
Let's have a look at what cards we've got. Okay, right. Let's see how many. I have no Caballeros in my court. So.
Ooh.
I'll go for 4 then.
4. Get rid of your 5 from last time. Yep. 4 from Chewy. David?
Yes.
For anybody new who is joining us in the chat since the start, let us know if you've played this game or not. Ian is in the chat. Ian definitely played the game. It's his favourite game. But yeah, so yeah, everybody else who's joined, just let us know in the chat if you have played it or not.
Have you heard of it?
Have you heard of it? I assume most people have heard of it.
It depends though. You say that, but I find in the explosion of board game interest, many
Yes.
people are like post lots of Waterdeep
I know.
and nothing older,
true.
I think.
Or even more recent than that. There's a lot of people who
Even
I know-
more recent than that, exactly. They're like Everdell generation.
Yeah.
or later.
And they probably think, oh god, a game from 1995. I mean, some games from the 90s haven't aged well, and some of them have. We'll talk at the end about this one, but yeah, some of them definitely haven't aged that well. Right, where are we up to?
It's you, Paul.
Is it me? Right, somebody tell us when it's my turn because I'm alt-tabbing between multiple screens. We've got a 4, we've got an 8, we've got a 9. 4, 8, and a 9. I'm going to go 4, 8, and
I predict a low number for Paul since he's got nothing in his court.
I'm going to go 5. There you go. Okay, so Kyle, if we asked him before the stream, he would have said yes, he's played it. But now that he's seeing it, he realises he's definitely not played it. So he must have had a dream at some point of playing El Grande.
Yeah.
The name, he might have been thinking of another game.
Maybe now there is another game called El Caballero that I own, which is thematically similar to this. I think it's by the same designers. Came out a few years later. So it could be that. Maybe it's El Caballero that you've played.
So is it still a board game? It's not like a card game version of this.
El Caballero is a board game with tiles. Yeah. It's like a tile placement sort of game.
I'm trying to remember if I've ever played that.
Clever's Mine in the chat also played it and is Paul's age and has been gaming since the 80s. What, 27? Gosh.
Okay, so I've got number 9, so I'm first. So I'll move.
So
2 from
9
the
is going
province.
first. Okay.
9 can't go first. Oh yeah, sorry, 2. I'm
So-
didn't recognise the voice. Ignore me.
No. And then I'm going to take King again.
Taking the big one.
Yeah. And then 1, 2, 5. To there. I'm going to place 1 into.
Paul, I'm just curious. When the game was set up, were the colors preset in this position?
Which position?
Meaning
Yes.
brown leftmost, yellow
Yes.
rightmost.
Mhm.
Because then, interestingly, on TTS, I don't know if it's just my screen. Then yellow is ranked on top, blue in the top right, where it shows people's order,
That's
not
the
order.
other way
but-
around. Yeah, that's
Sorry,
right
but
to
that's-
left.
So yeah, so it would have been helpful if it was left to right, there that we are
Top to
following,
bottom.
and then top to bottom there.
True.
Or is it just me?
No, you're right. Yeah, because logically we all go left to right and top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the list in the top right-hand corner is clockwise.
That's what I mean, and we are playing counterclockwise.
Are we?
Yeah, because we're
Yeah.
sitting in a straight line.
We are.
From right to left.
We are playing counterclockwise.
But we're playing from left to right.
Yeah, which is anti-clockwise.
Oh, I
It's
see what you mean. If you're looking from the perspective of the
If this is a
table,
clock, if the top of the table is 12, if where the
Yes.
color action cards are 12
Gotcha.
o'clock, we are counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Well, I guess no matter which part of the clock, what am I saying? It's
Well,
counterclockwise.
I was looking if the middle of the clock was below, then yeah, okay. I get it.
And I am done.
What did you do? Did you move the king?
Yep, I moved the king from Valencia over to Old Castile, and I placed.
Did you put one in the
Okay.
castle?
I
Okay.
put one in the castle, one in Seville, another
Because
one in Valencia.
People
two
aren't
in-
announcing that they're
You,
putting
you
in the
can't
castle.
put one in Valencia because he's got to be adjacent to the king.
Got to be adjacent to the king.
Ah, of course. And that means then I can't put any in.
Can't put
Seville.
it in Seville either.
No.
So apart from that, perfect.
Double cheating.
Apologies, yeah. Oh shoot. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'll take that out. Sorry about that. Do. Oh, in that case,
Oh, the kings moved to Old Castile.
hmm
Not for long.
no, yeah, I knew it'd probably move in a second anyway.
Right.
I will go up to there then. Yeah, good spot. Think of that. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, and I believe I am done now. I think.
Okay,
All
right.
corrected.
Who is next?
So I'm
David.
moving
That
the
would
king.
be David.
Right, okay.
And then I've got 4 to place.
You've got a veto as well.
And I've got a veto.
Who are you going to use?
Was the
now?
veto from last round and therefore must be used this
Must
round?
be
Yeah.
used this round, yes.
Yeah.
So I need to move that old card back. Intrigue card.
So that's 1 in Catalonia,
Right.
1 in Old Castle, and 1 in the region of Flip.
The Ujima flip region.
Yep.
Okay.
Well done.
That's you, Paul.
Me on a 5.
Mm.
I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, now, what have we got left? We've got 3 cards left.
Well, there are 3 players left to do
Yeah,
this.
score the region with the least caballeros.
One
Now.
might be vetoed.
That is Granada. At the moment, so that would probably get vetoed. You send 1 caballero from each player from any regions back to the provinces. So that might get vetoed as well. Or intrigue, move 2 of your own and 2 foreign ones on the board.
That may not have to be vetoed since he won't know which ones they're moving.
Yeah, so presumably you declare that you're doing the actual.
Yeah, and once he
not-
says he's not vetoing, he can't change his mind if you move his
I'm
pieces.
going to do that one then. Let's mess with the British. Right, so I'm going to do the special ability first. Is it going to get vetoed?
No.
Oh, it's a shame. Right, I'm now going to have to think about what to do. So
Move his pieces, move his pieces.
move 2 of your own and 2 foreign caballeros on the board. So basically from anywhere to anywhere. And then I will also put 1 in a region adjacent to the current king. So that's probably going to go in Oh gosh. And who are we trying to take points off? Brown.
Huey.
What?
Yeah.
Me? Ignore
Maybe.
me. Get green. He's doing well.
No, you're
There's
doing
one
anti-clockwise. It's not how it works. So yeah, I'll put that one in there. Right. So now I'm moving 2 of my own and 2 foreign ones. So the 2 foreign ones are going to be these 2. So one's going to go to there,
Oh, that's very mean, Paul.
and one's going to go.
That's
There.
extremely mean.
Oh no! In
Does
fact,
that-
they're both going to go there.
Does that still count as having the least cubes?
No. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move mine in there. I just don't know where from. I can't move from the king's area. So I'll move that one out to there. And I will move. See, that one's doing quite well. It's quite a big points difference. That one's doing quite well as well. And I can't move out from the king's area. Oh dear. I haven't got enough people on the board. I'll move that one out as well. Okay. There you go. Done.
Okay. So is it me or
It is, yeah.
it's
It
me?
is you
Okay.
next on 4.
Score the region with the least Cara barrels. Where is that now?
Charlie's here, tuning in from Costa Rica. Oh, thank you very much, and enjoying the January live streams. Excellent.
So Granada is the one that will score if I did that,
Yeah.
which is not to my benefit. You don't have to do the ability, right?
You do not
No.
have to do the ability, but if you do the ability, it has to be performed in full.
Yeah.
Unless it includes the word may.
Yeah, I don't see a point doing the ability because it will be Paul, and that would be silly. But I will get 3, whereas this guy is you and 1 Calabara from each player. You send 1 from each player from any region,
Mm-hmm.
which might get vetoed.
It might get vetoed. Might.
It will, because you've played already, so no one's going to activate this one unless they like
Oh,
to
see what
help
you
you
mean.
win.
They just wouldn't choose to activate it.
Unless they
Yeah,
want to help you win.
that's true.
I don't see why they would activate that one. So I will take that one because it let me put 3 instead of 2.
Yeah.
So first I have to put 4 from my province. Okay. And then put 3. Where's the king? Where's the king? The king is over there. I want to put 3. First, second. There's a bit of a third going on there. Can't put any of them. I'm putting 1 in the. No, actually, let's think about that quickly. So I can only put this area. Valencia is hard. New Castile, fight Paul, maybe. Old Castile can fight. I'm the worst at the moment there. 2 there would be nice. 2 there would also be nice. So okay, I'm gonna put 1 there
Mm-hmm.
so that we are all joined first. And then I will put joint second here is not bad.
Is
So I'll do
2
that.
points.
Yeah. And I'm gonna put 1 in the castle.
Okay.
If it fell in, I think
Go
it
in.
did.
Did it go in? It went in. Yep. Now 10 in there. Okay. You all done?
Yeah, we're done.
So you're not doing the ability of your card? Was that the...
Yes, I am choosing not to let you waste your veto.
think with the veto, it's more. It's like the threat of it happening.
Yeah, no. So I'll let you decide to use it on the next player if you wish.
Right.
And it's even worse if you don't veto it and give Paul the points.
Right. So I've taken move for 5 into the court. Okay, so I'm going to activate the card ability of send one a Calabero from each player,
Nope.
any regions back to the.
What was that, David?
No.
What was the way to arrange your cubes again?
So once you've picked them all up, press a number on your keyboard.
Once I pick them all up, you have to pick them up first.
Press a number on your keyboard. There you
There we
go.
go.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
It is very satisfying.
It is, isn't it?
It's really satisfying when there's only 2 as well. We're just toggling between 1 and 2.
Well, then you can Q and E to rotate them around as well.
Oh yes,
Flip.
so you can.
Make them turn
It's
this
like
way.
it will be like a Tetris game.
Yeah.
Right. So 2 to go on the board.
Right. So Kyle has found out what game he thought he'd played, and it was El Dorado, which is a very different game. Is that the Reiner Knizia racing game?
Quest for El Dorado is the
It's the Kickstarter, right?
yeah, isn't it?
Kickstarter.
It's a newish game, Quest for El Dorado, isn't it?
Thought there was a.
Oh, that was the very dark one.
Is that the one that has a hexagon map like Catan?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
am I- yeah.
It's about randomly flipping tiles and randomly getting stuff and randomly winning or losing. Yeah,
Sounds like you're a fan, David.
absolutely.
Okay, I've just put 2 into the tower.
2 into the tower.
That's my turn done.
Right. End of the round.
Yes,
Okay. Right. Round 6. Who is the start player?
that'll be me. So I
Okay.
was playing-
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the player who went last, isn't it?
Right.
Okay. Island of El Dorado. And Kyle says, yes, very different. Knizia game, very, very random. That's a shame. Whereas Quest of El Dorado is a fun deck building racing game.
Yes, yeah, that is
That's the
very
one
good.
I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there are 2 El Dorado games.
There are.
yeah. I get El Grande confused with the Grande.
Oh, okay.
Do you? Right. Am I second after Andy? Just to plan my
You
move
are.
in my head.
Okay. So,
Which is good because I put the second lowest number and I'll be very irritated if I was last.
right,
By
so
sheer luck. By sheer luck.
time to play a 13.
Is it now?
It's always time to play 13.
Always time to play a 13.
Everyone should play their 13.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, nobody else can play the 13.
Nobody else can play the 13. And I'm playing last, so there we go. Huey, what would you want to play?
He did play his 13,
He
right?
did play his 13. Wants
I'll
something.
play. I shall play my 12.
And there is a scoring round after this.
Wait, let me check. I have enough cubes, so I'll play my 12. Here we go.
Okay. David. In with the 2.
In with the 2.
Okay, in that case then.
So imagine if this was a remade Kickstarter, there'd be like minis all over the place,
Oh,
right?
it'd be all minis. Yeah.
It'd be all minis and different scout variants, and
Yeah.
of course your El Grande will be a different big mini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the castillo would actually be a bouncy castle that you put up in your back garden. Like a
I know,
20
it
foot
would-
square
it
bouncy
It will
castle.
be a proper castle, proper size castle.
Deck
Probably as big as the board itself.
It would be a
It'll be,
real
a,
castle.
it'll be like the one from what was the
Paul, your go.
the solo game that Frost,
Frosthaven.
not Frosthaven because that's the Gloomhaven sequel.
No, not Frosthaven, Frostpunk.
Yeah, yes,
With a big tower in the
The
middle.
the
tower.
big generator.
Big
Yeah.
generator that does nothing,
Yeah.
but looks interesting on the board.
Right.
Well, no, it's actually a cube tower.
It's a cube tower.
It is a cube tower,
It is a
that's
cube
right.
tower,
but
yeah.
but you can't use it on TTS, is what I
Right.
remember.
No,
as
no,
a
you
cube
can't.
tower.
Right. We're all done. So, Andy, you're first with the 13.
Yeah. Okay, gonna have the
Taking the big one.
Yep. Took the one I thought he would.
5 and 1. Right, so
5
I'm
cubes
going
on
to
the board.
drop in.
Where are
Right.
they going?
Right, so 4 of them are going into Newcastle.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Why I?
And the last one is going.
I'm just going to move this one with your others because he's feeling left out.
Right, okay. It's going into Trask.
Okay.
And
Is Mr. King moving?
actually, sort of, or yeah, let's go into back into there. And yes, the king is moving. The king is going into
Yeah.
Newcastle.
And he's drunk. Too much brown ale.
He stepped on me, that's why. Now he's upside down.
I think if you press F, I think that flips it back to.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Right.
No, I was going to say now it's acting as a weeble, but it actually has stabilized.
Stabilized. Right. So, Chewy, you're next on 12.
I'm next. I shall go for the 4 mobile scoreboard.
Yeah.
Since I need to fix.
oh, yeah.
I think the first time I played this game was at MidCon, and it was like 1 a.m.
Standard.
At least you didn't start Advanced Civilization. Paul knows that joke. Right.
That'll be ingrained in my memory forevermore. The thing is, it wasn't the case of just starting at 10 o'clock at night and playing until 3 o'clock the next day. It was the fact that we'd been.
Yeah, let me stress, it was 3
3
p.m., not
the
3
next day.
a.m.
Yes,
the
it
next
was a
day.
15-hour game. It was the fact that we'd been to the pub, had a carvery and a couple of pints each, and then went home and started playing it.
Right. Okay. So 4 to place adjacent to Newcastle. I think first I have to get this guy
no, you don't.
away.
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah. So I need to beat you. I need to put 3
You
there.
need to put 3 in. 3 in would get you 6
But
points.
you haven't done your turn
I
yet.
haven't done my turn yet, and I'm going after you. Let's have a look at the cards.
Exactly. And you're going after me, so you can put as many as 3, which is not good. Yeah. What is the best for this scoreboard? That's not winning, definitely not winning. That one I am winning, but is it worth putting there? Because yellow has gone, so it's only green left.
Yeah, but one of the cards is score all of the 4 regions,
Mm.
and Seville is a 4 region.
Yeah, but it doesn't suit me for now. Yes, one of the cards is a 4 region, so I should put some there to beat you, but you
No,
probably
I'm
will.
thinking Seville.
Oh yes, Seville is a 4
It's about
region.
to score
You're right.
and then score again.
So therefore, I should leave it be, is what you're saying.
Mm.
And that's a 4, but nowhere else am I winning, am I? Unless I dump it all here and make Valencia stronger. So if I took that off, that's also a legal move, right?
It is a legal move.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that would, but that doesn't help me.
Except it
Doesn't help anyone. But no, it helps me because Paul wouldn't score that.
You can then take majority off Paul,
That's right.
who's ahead of you.
Yeah.
But then doesn't he score 6 instead?
Only if you
But
win.
then you could dump some and then you still score some. You could score 3 as well as 8, maybe.
Yep. I'm gonna put it here. Not sure that's wise, but we'll give it a go. Because green hasn't gone yet. Never mind. Green is
Yeah,
back
but Green's
behind.
also at the back in terms of scoring.
So I'll put it there. Then I'll put 1.
So, Bruce, after we've finished this game, you can let me know privately what you've done to upset Chewy.
3 and 1 more. Shall I put in the castle? What is the ties for the Castile, if any?
Same rules.
Oh yeah, it's same rule. You just move down the rank, of course. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make sense why I put 3 there when there's a 4 area. So actually,
No, it doesn't.
that was stupid there. I'll just put it all here.
Okay.
I'll put 1 in the Castile. Since you can beat me anyway, I'll just put 1 in the Castile. Okay.
You all done?
That's me done.
Right. So I am going to choose. Well, I take 4 things. And then I'm going to choose this card. So my fellow players must remove 2 of their own caballeros from any region. So each of you select a region secretly where you have at least 2 caballeros.
So you're not allowed to select a region with 1, I
I
assume.
don't think so. I'm just checking
Yeah.
that. Oh no, or 1 if that is your only option. So you have to have at least
If that is
2,
your only, yeah,
if
yeah.
that is the only option.
So you can't choose the one with 1 if you have a 2 somewhere.
Correct.
Yeah. And you can't choose New Castile, I presume.
Correct. And then once you've all done that, I'm going to put 2 things on the board somewhere.
I am done. I've chosen.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know why. Okay, I'll choose. Sorry, I'm just looking at the board.
That would be interesting. So could that also count that you couldn't then remove anything from where the king is either?
You cannot remove anything from where the king is. Correct.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, I have chosen.
Has anybody not chosen?
I've chosen.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to
chosen.
lower the zones. There you go.
Yeah, I'll take my 2 from Valencia.
And they go back to the provinces, not the court.
Yeah, which is painful.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it is.
All right.
Maybe I should have taken that. Doesn't matter.
Let me have a look at the situation on the board. Okay, so has red already been? Red has not already been. Brown has already been. Do I just put them in Granada?
Nah, go for Aragon.
Mm,
Or you could start a fight in Seville, I think.
well, also the 4 areas are about to score. So Valencia is actually pretty good, but green also hasn't been yet. So I think I'm just going to put them both in. Okay.
Thought you would.
Yeah, that's me done. Who's next?
It's me now, it's Bruce. So right, it's so I will choose 5. 1, 2, 5. Go into my courts. Yep. There we go. And then I'm gonna choose.
Sense.
Yeah. Now, so I've got 3 rather. Sorry. 3. Choose. There you go.
Okay.
Then
Seville, what are you? You're currently tied for 2nd place in Seville.
yeah. Well, why can I? Can't move.
Yeah, your hand doesn't look like it's in the right place. There you go. That's it.
There we go. So I'm going to put 1 in Seville.
1 in Seville.
And I'm going to put one in Castile. And then, just to be on the safe side, I'm then going to put 1 in Old Castile.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. And are you scoring the 4 regions?
Yes, I am then going to be scoring as
Okay,
well.
so let's go through them. So Galicia is 6 points for me. And it is also 2 points for yellow. Catalonia is 6 points for red and 2 points for yellow. Valencia is 6 points for green, none for anybody else. And then Seville is 4 points for brown,
Brown.
3 points for green, and 1 point for yellow.
Almost out of last place.
That's it.
See, I helped Bruce.
Say again.
Didn't I help you?
A bit.
You caught up. You caught up.
Yeah. Right. What's David doing? He's putting some on the.
I'm placing one in Oldcastle,
Yeah.
and then I can move 4.
Any 4? Oh, it's your own ones.
Of your own.
Right.
Of your
Okay.
own.
Of my own. Yeah.
Shuffle stuff around just in time for the scoring.
Yeah, it's a nice, powerful one actually for this round.
Yeah.
For the scoring round, it's actually very powerful.
So, might stop at 2.
Okay. It is up to 4, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It says any 4, but surely you can just move 1 to A and then back to
Move
B.
1 and
again.
then move it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe we are scoring.
Castle? Oh, castle.
Yeah. Right. We'll score the Castillo. Let's see what we have.
Well, we've got to
We've
do
got
the
to choose
thing
where we
first.
place them. Choose where we place them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, ignore that. Nobody saw anything. Forgot about that. Right. I got to try and remember how many I've got in there. Do we? Okay.
Right.
Okay. I have mine.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm done as well.
Yeah, I've not picked yet.
Not done yet. Not
In
done
fact,
yet.
what I could do is I could do that. I could flip my cards over and then nobody can see.
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all done.
Yeah.
No,
Nope.
no, sorry, I'm being
I
very
am done. I am done.
very incisive.
And these
Just-
can go to any region. It's not
Correct.
choice by the king, is it? This one.
Nope.
Adjacent.
And you can actually
No.
choose the area with the king, but if you do,
Oh, you can. You can in this area.
like, let me finish. You can, but if you do, those cubes go back to your court,
Right.
right? Which sounds like it might be a bad thing, but there are certain situations where you might want the cubes back in your court.
Yes.
I doubt it much, to be honest.
I guess if it's the best position for you, but then why wouldn't you put it directly where you want it? Unless you have a big move plan next round.
Exactly.
Okay, I've now picked.
Right. Greens are being lowered. Granada for me. So let's see what we got. I think that's everything. Okay. So who's got the most?
There's 4 for yellow, 4 for green.
4 for yellow, 4 for
Yeah.
green. So 3 points for green, 3 points for yellow.
And nothing for
Yeah,
everyone
no,
else.
Nothing for everybody else.
Great. I should have put
I've
one more.
just moved yours, Andy, as well.
Okay, cheers.
So I'm going to Basque County.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I thought one of you might, but I thought it wouldn't be Paul. And I knew Paul would likely go to Granada and it
Yeah.
would be pointless for me to go to Granada.
Right. We'll go through the scoring again. So Galicia is
4 for me.
4 points for green, 2 points for blue. Okay, next is Basque Country, which is 5 points for yellow, 3 points for brown, 1 point for blue. Aragon is 5 points for red, 4 points for blue, and 1 point for brown.
Okay.
Next, Catalonia is 6 points for red, 2 points for yellow. Old Castile is 6 points for red, 4 points for green, 2 points for brown. Newcastle is 11 points for yellow.
Wow. 11.
Yeah,
Wow, yeah.
Why is it 11?
because the king
'Cause of
is
the
there
king
and it's his home territory.
Oh, because the king. I forgot. Yeah.
4 points for blue and no points
don't
for green
care.
and brown.
Which is crap.
Valencia is 6 points for green. Seville is 4 points for brown,
4 for brown.
3 for green, 1 for yellow. And then Granada is 6 for blue and 3 for brown.
Right, now can we pick on him?
On ball, yeah.
If you want to. Right. Okay, so round 7.
Wow.
Last player to place was David, so David is the new start player. 3 rounds left.
So I'm going to be last now,
12.
which is not a bad thing.
Ooh, power cards. Take one back. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, right. David's played a 12. He's in. Yeah. I'll tell you what, if I had my 13 left.
Decisions.
Bruce?
Yeah, sorry.
You thinking?
Just think which way to go. Now, here we go. If I play a card this round, that doesn't classify being in discard pile, does it? Or does it?
No, I think it doesn't. You can't take back the card you just played, I assume, but you're right. I don't know the timing. Like in Magic,
let's have
when
a
it hits the discard pile, is it in a temporary pool?
Take one of your power cards from the discard stack back into your hand. You may take back the power card you just played this round.
Okay.
You do not have to show the card to the other players. Interesting.
Interesting. I've always assumed discards were available, but clearly not.
13. Paul's go.
So can't play 12. Can't play 13. So those nice juicy ones have gone then, have they? Yeah, I think so. Right. In which case I will play. Ooh. They don't really need that, so I think I'm going to go. We'll go 9. Yeah, 9 it is.
Let's go 11.
So 9, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, go on, go for a 10, and then we've got a straight.
A royal flush.
So going for an 8 would give me first card next round, and going for the highest I can go for is 10. Just to be ahead of Paul. Is that even worth it?
Yeah, I might end up going last on a 9.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to go for a 3 to maximize my cubes.
Yep. Okay, right. Bruce.
Okay, I'm going to the king.
Yep. 5 cubes on.
Yeah. Right, here we go. I'm going to 2 into Old Castile. We are even. And then one into Valencia. And then 2 into the...
Two into the tower. Okay.
And
is Mr. King moving? King is moving.
My goes up.
So it goes done. So if you flip your 13 over, David, you're next. Yep. Good one.
Catalonia for 6.
6 points to you, 2 points for yellow. Okay, yellow's points have been done.
Yep.
And 2 cubes go on the board. In the tower. Right. Andy, on 11.
Was that two in the tower, was it?
It was 2 in the tower from red.
And 2 for green as well.
Okay, so 1, 2, cool.
Just going to go and top my drink up at the right minute.
Right. Okay, so that's quite good. Well, sure. Although this round I'm going to take the score the Castillo. So I get 3 people, which are all
Going in the castle.
all going in the castle.
For your 5 points.
And then me and David get 1 each.
Yeah. So yellow gets 5, red and green get 1.
David. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to look because we just put them in there.
Oh yeah, that's me done.
Okay, so I'm going to play my 9. Get 2 of these guys.
Has 12 been played? 12 been played.
Yeah.
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 I'm then going to take this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. These going to go. Well,
What you got?
I think one's going to go in here, and I think another's going to go in here, and I think another's going to go in here. And then I think this one's going to go in here. Yeah. And then I am going to activate the ability and take back one of my cards without telling anybody which one I'm taking back. Search through my own deck.
Okay, right. So my goal, I will put 5 into my card.
There we go.
5 into my card, and then I will put 1 on the table. Now, the ability of the intrigue, does it any region include the castle?
No, never include. No, the castle is not considered a region.
Okay, fine. Just checking. In that case, should I bother putting in the castle? Right, let me do my 3. Let me do my ability first, which is to move. How many is it to move? Blue hand blocking me, but
All from one region.
Yeah.
You
All-
must move all then.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't choose to move partial of a region,
No.
I assume.
No, you've got to do all your cubes in one zone.
Okay.
But you can spread them out.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Okay. In that case, yeah, I was thinking of taking some from Seville, but I have to move all, so I have to give up 4 points for that. Yeah. It is the most efficient one. So, okay, I am actually going to move. Hold on, I can't put one back in Seville because it's not adjacent to the king, of course.
No, they can go anywhere, can't they?
Ah, yes, sorry, they can
Yeah,
go
with
anywhere.
intrigue, you can't put them
Oh,
into the
does that-
place of the king.
No, does that mean they can go back into itself, which then
Yeah, I think so.
means I could have moved some, choose not to move all of
That
them.
is true. With this card,
So
you must move all of your caballeros from one region. You may not leave any in that region. Okay, there you go.
It does say that.
It does say that.
No, but it does say move. Therefore, by definition, it means I cannot return.
Correct.
By
It says you
saying
can't-
because
correct,
it says you cannot move.
Yeah. But you
Okay,
can move
I
them into the Castillo, I think.
But you say any region, it doesn't include Castile. That's the part I'm confused with.
That's true. Let me just check the rules on the Castillo. Thought I'd read that whenever you're moving anything, it can go in there.
Well, it just because the card just says move all of your caballeros from any one region. It doesn't tell you where to put them. It just says move them.
Okay.
So it doesn't say move them to other regions.
Right.
It does say on the card to regions.
No,
Yeah,
it
so-
says from region.
Move. It just
Yeah.
says move. It doesn't say
So the
into what.
Castillo is not a region. Whenever the region is mentioned, this
No,
does
but it
not
doesn't
include
say to
it.
move to a region.
No.
It just says move all your.
Whenever you
Caballeros.
relocate caballeros, you must never take any from the Castillo, but any or all may be thrown into the Castillo when you are allowed to relocate them. So
Okay.
yes,
So
you can
I
put
am
them
allowed.
into the
Fine.
Castillo. Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's helpful. So 5. I could fight there. Which I think I will. Okay. I'm gonna put 1 here since that's a point. I'm going to. This one's not worth
Oh
fighting.
yeah, that looks nicer with all the cubes lined up.
Making the board look brilliant.
Yeah, well, it was actually getting a bit hard to read, so a good
I
shout.
do find that with CTS that sometimes the like
Yeah, well, now I
Game-
know how to do this.
really hard.
Sorry, I'm just gonna mess it up for now. You can arrange it later.
It's life-changing.
So satisfying.
7.
Been my contribution to the evening.
Yeah, thank you.
Whenever you're now bored, you're just going to get a massive pile of cubes and organise them.
Absolutely.
It works for any object, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people doing it. I've just I've never known how you actually do it.
Happy to be of service.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I should have made one of them into my castle, but I still have the actual one to place into the castle. Yeah, I'm gonna put my one into the castle now,
Okay,
and that's me done.
right. We are end of round. Round 8, penultimate round. That,
Chewy to start.
we'd start.
Right.
How are the scores looking? Getting close for second place.
Very close.
Right.
Second, third, fourth. Right. I'm going to play the standard one.
You're playing then. Oh,
One.
one.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, because you want to go first into the last round. Maybe?
That would be what most people think is not a bad strategy,
Yeah.
but whether it's true, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I don't move it yet. Don't move it yet.
Okay. David?
Yes. Thanks to the anti-clockwise order, I'm going to be second playing card into the last round.
Oh no.
10, 11.
Okay.
Jill says she can't deal with this anti-clockwise Widdershins talk.
I'm gonna go
In with the 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with the 13.
I have nothing on my court.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, I have too many in my card. I have nothing in my province. My province owes me 3.
So, me on a 13. I think I'm just going to take. I did have a plan. Yeah. I think I'm just going to take this one. Keep it nice and simple. So I'm going to put. I'm going to score up here. Galicia gets me 6 points. 6 and gets 2 points for green.
Thank you very much.
And then I'm going to put 2 of these things somewhere. That's interesting. I think they're going to go into the tower. There you go. Done. Who'd be next? David.
Maybe.
With the king.
5 things on and move the king.
Very good.
What's he done?
One in Aragon, 1 in the tower.
Yeah. Move the king to Catalonia.
Move the king to Catalonia. I'm just working out what to do with the other 3.
Yeah.
Only 2 provinces that can be moved. And I can guess where they're going to go, David.
So Paul's already been.
I have.
Why is Zoom not working? Is there any point in fighting over Valencia when it's not worth many points?
That bonus scoring tile is harsh because it gets rid of the second place points as well.
I didn't start
to fight over than Bird. Can't make a decision. Throw them in there.
Throw them in the tower. Yeah.
All right, how many did you throw in?
He threw in
4
3.
total.
4 in total. Right.
4 in total.
I definitely put 1 in to start with.
Yeah, and then you added another 3.
And then felt I was taking too long, so threw the other 3 in.
Right.
I suspect that gives you by far the majority there.
Yeah. Yes, so Chris is in the chat, and it literally, Chris, I was about to do exactly the same because it was doing my head in as well. So.
Which is what?
There we go.
You...
Nice. Much nicer.
I like chaos.
Much
Chaos.
nicer.
I should purposely
These
mess
look
this
quite
up.
good up here, though.
Yeah,
but these look quite nice because it's symmetrical. It looks like there's a big building with a load of people around it.
Well, I want to be asymmetrical. Chaos.
Well, you can do it. You can if you do it with those.
Huh?
like that. Right, and then we can put these two in front, and then it looks all nice. There you go. That looks all right.
Except it's slightly harder at a glance to figure out
It
how
is,
many.
yeah. That's the problem, isn't it?
It's all right. I'll survive.
Okay, so I'm just going to deploy 2 of these to Aragon.
As long as it tells me I'm beating you,
There
it'll
we
do,
go.
Paul.
It's stealing a point. I could just deny Cheery a point by throwing one.
What? Don't deny me a point. I'm last now. Oh, step
Come on,
up.
Blue.
Pick on blue. Pick on blue.
Yeah,
Well,
He's round the corner.
yeah.
he's outside, speeding off.
So if I do that, it would be. It'll be a point for. Yeah. Probably is a good idea to do this.
It's definitely not in the rules of being on Paul's stream that you have to let him win because John won Great Western Trail.
It's yeah.
Right, and the one is going into the.
Click to clack in the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but John won Great Western Trail yesterday with a score that would normally come last by a long way. That's how embarrassing my defeat was yesterday.
I only saw the end of the stream. I
Right.
haven't caught up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move my 5 into my court. I'm going to score. Oh, no, I'm not actually. No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing this one. Sorry.
Okay.
Really? Interesting. I assume you would do that one.
So 4 things move around. There is a lot of stuff moving around.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to put my 1 into the.
Click to clack in the tower.
Yeah. Now, here we go. For movement mayhem.
16 cubes in the tower.
I'm pretty sure I have very few.
So 1 red is moving from Old Castle.
Yeah.
Then
Get Paul.
Just the one. Doing.
and then 1 from 2 from there, from
Yeah.
Paul's to Seville.
That's harsh.
I think if that far ahead, you can cope with the.
Harsh but fair. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna scatter another one.
That's your third move.
Mhm.
That's 4 cubes. Because I
That's
moved
4.
2 red from.
Oh, you took 2 red.
And
Okay.
then moved 2 blue down to there.
Okay.
Okay.
That's that done.
All done. Get rid of the card.
Thank you.
And I think Chewy.
Yeah, I actually planned my move based on the fact that I was going to get the intrigue one, so I
Right.
didn't expect to get the scorecard one.
Dun, dun, dun.
Put 3
So
things on the board, and you can score the 4 areas if you want to. Don't know whether you do.
let me hold on. Let me put this down first.
Not
Score the
you,
4.
not any of them. So that
No,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're not going to score them.
Probably not to my interest.
veto it, quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
True. I think we all just need to just try and get closer to Paul. I think we should all just work together now.
I'm not sure how to get closer to Paul at
It's
the
turned
moment.
into a 1 versus many game.
You do have a big lead, Paul.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's 12 points.
Yeah,
It's,
so I'm not in any of the 4 regions, so that's pointless doing the 4 regions.
Yeah.
So I'll just have to score the best I can here, which is not easy at the moment. These guys are scoring 1 point. I'm not scoring anything in Aragon.
And there's me hoping that you'd play it.
Wait, no, hold on. The second guys are scoring 1 point. Does third still score 1
No.
point? No.
No.
But it's
No,
not tight. It's not tight.
No, but it bumps everybody else down 1.
Oh, it does bump.
Yeah.
I thought it was only if third place tie they bump down.
No.
But any tie bumps down to the next one below. Then it
Down-
bumps everybody else down 1 position.
Bumps everybody else one. Yeah, it's fine. Fair enough. Right, so in that case, none of these are very attractive.
Stick him in the tower. You know you want to. The disadvantage of the tower, of course, is that when they come out, they all have to go to the same place.
I'm just trying to think that with so many in the back, 16, even my 3, I suspect I'll be third at best, or second. I don't even think I'll be second. With 3. And if it's second, joint second, then still 1 point. So I'm not sure it's worth it. So in that case, I'm going to dump my 3 in Aragon.
Okay.
To grab second place.
So let's move on to the final round of the game. Off we go. Who are you to choose your card first?
I shall choose the predictable 13. Here you go.
Oh, we need some cards at the top.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm choosing 13 no matter what.
Whatever, you're choosing cards.
Who's got the...
Who's got the moving the king card? Oh, he's here. There you go. Right, let's see what we've got.
Here we go. Sorry, moving the king. So what are the options?
I think whatever I play, I'm going to be
We are so messy here. I was tidying up earlier, but it's become a mess again.
That's all right. So what's David gone for? Is he thinking?
well, yeah, I'm a bit stuck. Right, I'm gonna do the weird move and see what happens. 1.
Weird.
Okay.
I'll go last.
It's okay if you need the cubes, I guess.
Yeah, but I think
20.
Going last, if you have the right ability, is not the worst.
I think there's 4 good cards in this.
Yeah, if there's 4 good cards, going last is fine.
Yeah, but I'm gonna end up with that.
You might not, because someone else might take.
I'm going to end up with that because the rest of them, are all quite useful, and that one's not
So
very
we've
useful.
got 13, a 12.
Okay.
Oh dear. This is a tricky one. I think I'm going to play a 7. Okay.
Okay. My card counting has not worked. I thought everybody had already played 13
No.
for some reason. I thought that 12 didn't exist either.
Okay. Off we go then. 12 is... 13 is first.
13, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick look. Is there a reason not to take the king? Mobile scoreboard? Nah. Special scoring, 5 regions. Am I in any 5 regions? That one.
Aragon's a 5 region.
Is that the only one? Oh, Aragon.
And you got the bus as well.
Aragon and Bus, which I am
Second in both.
second in. No, I'm first. Oh no, I'm second in Aragon, but I could be first if I put first.
Yeah.
With the 3, yeah, you could put.
I just need to put 2 down.
Yeah, but then you could put. Oh no, you're not going to get the.
No, I think Bus I'll have to be second. But do I want to do that? And then the best part is it pushes Paul into 0. It's a good thing at the moment. But the thing, moving the king is so powerful. Moving the king is far
And then
more.
that gives you 5 cubes.
It's the 5 tokens that's... Yeah.
5 tokens, and the fact that you may lock a region and make it yours forever is
And ever.
too tempting. So I will take the king as planned. And there you go. As much as the scoring 5 was attractive, I will leave it be. The good thing is no one can adjust that now, right?
Nope.
Once I move the king.
No, exactly.
So in fact, I can put some, then move the king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me prepare my
Do them in
5.
either order.
Yeah, either order. 2. So 5. Okay. So do I want to put in Aragon or do I want to put it where I want to move the king to? Both are possible. And Paul only has 1 in his court, but he's about to move 3 in his court, so he does have enough cubes. In fact, Paul is perfect. He's used his province down to the T. Efficiency. He has
Not through any judgment or planning.
We're going to pretend it's your planning.
Yeah, I've mathed it out completely.
You mathed it out and
I've
you
not played the game in 20 years.
Okay, so in that case, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to not move the king. I'm going to put my pieces first before I move the king.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll let someone arrange it nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one's useless though. So actually, I did that just for Aragon, but it might be worth it because it's red. Where's red going? Red is going last. He might end up with that, which is 2 pieces. Interesting. Okay, fine, no problem. Then I'm good. Oh yeah, so I can't put the rest. I'm gonna put the rest into the castle.
Yeah. Right.
And then I'm moving the king to my Grande, as per standard.
Yeah, I keep forgetting you can move the king anywhere, can't you?
Oh wow, that's changed things up a bit.
Yeah. Okay. That's Chibi. That's your last turn of the game. Done.
Yeah. But isn't this a standard move? Everyone on Facebook told me this was the move to do. Do a 1, then do a 13 in the final round. So I'm just following what everyone said is the best.
Yeah, but you have to be in the position to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Well, you have to plan yourself there. So hence you put the 2 before the 1 so that you get there.
Right, I'm going to play. It's my go next. I'm going to this one. And then
Some mobile scoring board movements. So I think that replaces the old one, does it?
Yeah, I was tempted to put a few there in case he moved it, but it was too risky.
And then, so I've then got 4, which are my only 4 left, of course.
Ooh, another efficient player. Oh no, he has some in his provinces, so Paul is the only truly efficient one. Actually, to be truly efficient, he needs to empty his court as well.
Yeah, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. No, I'm not. Not going forth.
It does say in the rules, a mobile scoreboard may not be moved in or out of the King's region. Then the 2 mobile scoreboards may not be placed one on top of the other.
Okay, so that one can't go there then.
Which is
You can only take the other one off.
So your option is to take it off or add one to another place. You can't swap.
No, doesn't look like it.
No.
Which is fair, I guess.
Interesting. Okay, fair.
Did we do that earlier? I can't remember.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
We
you
did.
you moved it from one to the next, didn't you?
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I did not realize.
That's fair. That's interesting. So, what Andy? You know what? I think I'm still going to play it, but I'm going to play it with Will.
Okay. Yep.
And then I'm going to
Be on the safe side.
Yeah,
no, one
well,
more. Then again, I've got these 19 cubes in the Castillo. Who knows where they're going to go?
There is a huge amount in the Castillo
Yeah.
that will change most calculations.
I'm then gonna do that. Put those 2 into there.
21 cubes in the town.
Yeah, done.
Okay.
Can you talk?
12 done. Andy, you're up next.
Okay. So I get my last one into the court.
I think I've left the gap too big to catch Paul, though.
I think I have too.
We all have. We all should have attacked him from the last 3 rounds.
I'm
Don't
going
think
to
I
say
can
this one.
Yeah, people have been
The,
having a go.
the king returns.
Ooh.
So we all have to send 3 caballeros back to the provinces. They can take them from any regions and or the court. Okay, well, I'm going to use 1 from my court.
Oh, I can take from the court, so I can move 2 from my
You can
court.
take from the court.
How many? 3 in total.
It's got to be 3 in total.
in total.
Okay, but that's where it's extra in the court is worth it now. Okay.
I will.
Yeah, thankfully, not many. It's only you two that have the most in your court. Everybody else just has 0 or 1. So.
They
So,
go into the court or into the province?
Provinces.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So, but you can move from court to province. I moved 2. I'll move 1 more from Bass County here.
And then have you placed your 2 on the board, Andy?
I've not placed them yet. They are. Okay.
Yeah, I removed mine from Newcastle.
Right. I'm going to place 1 in Newcastle. Cement that a bit. And 1 is going around, the other one's going to Seville. Done.
Okay, so and that is effectively 3 cubes, and that is 3 cubes. But I kind of don't want David to score this. Unless I can put stuff in first. Which should only get me 1 point. No. I think I want to take this one and not activate it.
Ah, pity.
So I'm going to put 3 on the board. Those 3 are going to go. Where are they going to go? That is the. Are they going to go into here? I think they are. I think they're going to go in. Okay, that's me done.
Right.
Final turn of the game.
What am I going to do with all this then?
It's yeah, 1 adjacent to the king, and then 2 anywhere. Oh, Paul Richards has just joined in. We're just literally on the last turn over the game. So there's been 9 rounds, 5 turns around, 45 turns. We're on the last one, and then we're about to do final scoring.
So, 1 in an arbitrary region over here, which probably doesn't make any difference at all.
So the tower then.
Oh, yeah, true.
Or not.
Almost.
It's right on the edge of the screen that I'm currently looking at. Right, and then 2 anywhere.
2 anywhere. Yeah.
Did David just put 1 in the castle?
Put 1 in the
Did
Castile.
Bruce or Paul put 1 in the castle?
I did not.
I think I've put 1 in. I can't remember. Apologies. I think I have.
Oh, it's alright.
Okay.
It's so many to count. I've lost track
no.
long ago. It's more of a rough idea thing.
Are we all done?
Yeah.
Scoring. Right. So everybody chooses a region where all of their cubes go.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Not decided yet.
Okay. I have chosen.
Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. Sorry, not chosen. Not chosen.
You know when you have?
Sorry, it's because my cards were not in the exact deck and I could not search because of that.
Ah.
You have to relay them in a deck to search.
Harold has just joined in as well. A couple of people joining us just for the very end of the stream.
Let me just check. Is that the correct card? I
The
always paranoid.
exciting battle of for second. Yeah.
Yeah, I have select.
Okay, the screens are being lowered. Okay, off we go then. Let's count.
Oh no!
Paul, you did go for Newcastle. I was hoping you didn't, Paul.
He was.
Okay, so
Oh,
who's
Oh.
got the most? Looks
I
like
have-
red.
It's not me.
It's definitely not me. Okay, so I think red's got the
Yeah.
most. So 5
Oh,
points
wow.
to red. Second place is green.
3.
And I tied for third. Great, didn't even get a point.
And then everybody put their stuff. Where they want it. Oh, it's got very, very messy. Oh, God.
Still less.
Oh,
Hang on, I'd drag that off just in case there's a scoring tile in there.
Weird. I was wondering why it's decided
Yeah.
to go quite crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I see.
Snap
okay,
points.
so now-
Snap points, yeah. Nice. Okay, are we all done? Right.
Yeah.
I'll go through the scoring first of all, starting with Galicia. So that is 4 points for green and 2 points for blue. Okay. Next is Basque Country, which is 5 points for yellow, 3 points for brown,
Okay.
and 1 point for me.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Next is Aragon, which is 5 points for red,
Great. Yeah.
4 points for brown.
Yeah.
Nothing for yellow and blue.
I decided it was not worth fighting for 1 point.
Catalonia is 6 points for red
Stop the scoring! Stop the scoring!
and 1 point for yellow and brown.
I thought that was a legitimate rule reason to stop the scoring. I was like, what's happening? Somebody,
Did you get that 1 point for yellow and brown?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
somebody
Next.
moved my brown. I think yellow helpfully moved my brown.
Oh, apparently 4 points for red, not 6.
Only 4.
Well, it's his home area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Catalonia, it's plus 2 points if it's your home territory. Right. Old Castile is 6 points for red, 4 points for green, 2
Looking
points
good
for
for
brown.
2 points for brown.
Mm.
Yeah, it is looking good.
Ooh, this is going to be
Right.
interesting.
New Castile, 7 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 points for brown, 2 points for yellow. Okay. Valencia,
6.
6 points for green, and that's it.
So,
Seville is
A
8
lot for green.
points for green and
Good
4 for
fight
yellow.
back.
some thirds. Yes.
And then Granada is 8 points for brown, 3 points
Is
for
it-
blue.
Is it not more than 8?
Sorry,
With
it's 10.
Grande at
10.
10.
Because of the king.
Oh, wow.
83. 83 only.
Right.
Wow.
Is that it? Is that the final score? Is
That
there
is
no game end? Game ends after the final scoring round. The player who has advanced the furthest along the score track is the winner and has earned the title of El Grande. If several players with the same score, they all share the victory. There we go. That was pretty close in the end.
Boom. Yeah.
So,
Well done, Paul.
thank you. 86 points wins. We have 2 players on 83. And Bruce, you managed to steal 4th place in the end.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, yeah.
Unlucky, Andy.
Yeah.
There we go. So, question is, has this game stood the test of time for a 25-year-old game? Is it still something that people would play now?
Yes, for
Yeah.
me.
It's a
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, if you'd put this in front of me, Paul, and said this is a new game, I would have believed you.
Right.
No, if you say it's a new game, I'll say, and this is the components they have, really? But mechanism is fine.
Yeah, for me. And Andy, you on the same page as us?
Yeah.
I think the thing that dates the game is two things. The first one is the artwork and the graphic design. You just look at it, and it's, you know, even looking at the rulebook layout today, graphic design has come so far in 20 years. With clarity, iconography, and everything else. This works, and it's functional, and it's fine. It's not a problem.
You could argue, though, for a rulebook of 25 years, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. If you
look at modern ones, you could say they could learn from it.
Yeah. I think the other thing that dates this game as well is, whilst mechanically it was absolutely fine, games now don't come out that are as... no, that's a bit unfair. I was going to say as sort of smooth, streamlined, as polished. They are, but... This is old school mechanisms of area control, choosing cards, initiative values, and everything like that. Games wouldn't generally come out now that have this kind of thing in there, and only this, because it's been done before. So a lot of newer games are using sort of different stuff. They are still, a lot of them are still as smooth and streamlined as before, but they've kind of built on this and moved one step further. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with this mechanically, I don't think.
Yeah, the gameplay of it is really fun.
Like I said, I wouldn't mind if they had a little mini area that you put your order card, and that is the turn order. So you are not just going by who selected the lowest. It's lowest to highest.
Yeah, there was a turn order track.
That's right. Turn order track
in which you passed.
On it. You just have to put your card into it.
True.
And then that color will show who's in order.
Yeah.
But that can be an easy house rule. You can just lay that by the side.
Easily. Yeah. And this is just the base game. So this mod is actually the big box expansion. There are expansions included, which I've never played with.
I played once with extra power cards, and because my local group, one guy does have it, and we have played with the expansion once or twice. I cannot remember much about it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, who designed this? It's Wolfgang Kramer, and is it Richard Ulrich? I think. I remember. Yeah, Richard Ulrich. So Wolfgang Kramer is still designing games now. In fact, one of Wolfgang Kramer's more recent games, I think I've just rated fairly highly. So yeah, he's still designing games now, which is really good to see. So yeah, we're all good. Now that was 2 3/4 hours. Tabletop Simulator with us all being a bit rusty with it. If we played this in person, it would be a 2-hour game, I think. So for a 5-player game, a lot of new games don't take 5. It's pretty good. The other thing about the game that I wanted to mention is the player interaction. There's a lot of it.
Heavily.
I was surprised just at how much in one round things moved around, and actually the order and value of everything moved like multiple times.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to move around as much as it did. I'd forgotten the power cards and how many of those allow you to move around so freely. You know, move from anywhere to anywhere. So yeah, there was a lot of that in there. Cool.
Yeah, good.
Anybody got anything else they want to say about it before we wrap things up? No. There we go. Yeah.
The simplicity of the game is something modern mechanisms tend to avoid.
Yeah.
They either have a short 30-minute short, simple, or a long game tends to be not so simple. It's like you need to make it complex to make it acceptable.
Yeah. Now I don't know how well this game works at lower player counts. I think 4 or 5 possibly seems to be the optimum number for it. I don't know.
Wouldn't play fewer than 4.
I think the beauty of it was the fact of how many there were, and it was constantly changing. And actually, like me and Chewy, I did something that Chewy didn't expect, and I think that's the beauty of actually you don't expect what people are going to do.
Yeah,
it's constantly changing.
Cool. Right. Well, I will say thank you very much to everybody on Discord tonight for joining me.
Thank you for inviting.
I will speak to you all soon, and I will say goodbye to you now, and then I'll say goodbye to everybody on the stream. So yeah, have a good night, everybody. I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you.
Right, that's that done. And yeah, just as a quick reminder, all the videos that I'm doing in January, all supported through the Patreon page. So thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters. for making this month possible. If you're in a position to be able to support me and help fund the channel, feel free to do so. I just wanted to put something on screen right now of how this game was chosen. So every so often I do as I say, I'm doing a Cult of the Old series, and I put a vote up. So these are the games that I put up for the vote, and my Patreon supporters voted on, and you can see what they voted for. So El Grande won, 37 votes. Third on Taxis was next, 31, and then Tikal and Alhambra with 23. But basically, a lot of the stuff that I produce, I put to my Patreon supporters, and they vote on what games they want me to see. They want to see play through. And yeah, that's all available through the Patreon page. And the other thing as well that I mentioned earlier on is that all of my ad revenue goes to charity. So by watching this video, if you saw an annoying advert at the start, then all of the money that's made from all of the advertising goes to charity, including any super chats that we've had. I don't think we've had any super chats, but yeah, all of that goes to charity as well. And the charity for this month was chosen by Chewy, which is Macmillan Cancer Charity. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's pretty much it for this week. I may do some at the weekend. I don't know. I'm trying to leave the weekends free because I've got a load of house and personal stuff that needs doing. But if I get any time, I might pop on and do some streams of some digital games. But I will be back next week. Things going on next week. I'm continuing my Shadowrun Returns series. So Tuesday morning and Thursday morning, I'll be playing some more Shadowrun Returns. Unless I finish it this weekend, in which case I'll be doing another computer game. I might be doing some more Gloomhaven Digital. Board game wise, let me just check. If you can bear with us 1 minute, I will just check what my plans are for next week, because they are changing on a daily basis. But right now, my plans for next week are, I'm going to be doing a solo playthrough of High Rise, the game from Gilhover and Formal Ferret Games. That's planned for Monday, hopefully. Tuesday, I'm continuing my series of Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth campaign. I started it this week. I'll be continuing it on Tuesday, hopefully playing scenarios 2 and 3. Wednesday, I'm going to be playing Cloud Age, the new game from Alexander Pfister. I'm going to be playing that Wednesday evening. I'm going to be learning the game from the rulebook and then starting through the solo games of that. Thursday, I'm going to be doing a solo playthrough of Viscounts of the West Kingdom. I did a multiplayer game this week, and next week I'm doing a solo playthrough of it. Friday, I am starting my Maracaibo campaign. So that's happening Friday afternoon. And then Friday night, so a week from now, I'm going to be playing Too Many Bones with Rick. So that's, what's that next week? Counting the computer games, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 live streams next week. And again, it's all funded through the Patreon page. None of these are sponsored in any way. But yeah, we're all done. It's been really good to play this game, and I'm really glad. I kind of knew that this game stood the test of time, because although I've not played it in a long time, I did remember the game and I did know about the game, and I thought, yeah, this is going to be a good game to show. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you like me doing old games now and again, so it's not always about the latest, greatest games. But for now, take care, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.